Are you ready?
I love that thing every time.
I know.
It's so
like we miss a week, and it's like I've never seen it before,
Yeah,
and I laugh my ass off every time.
Yeah, I start laughing again. It's so good. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, I'm parched. How are we? I too, Max. I have to say, am I am betting on Mascom being Kratos. You heard it here first. Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna get some tits.
Yeah, he's gonna. He'll be like, yeah, he'll be Kratos. Just, thin and wimpy and taking it in the ass. Yeah, that sounds exactly like Kratos to me.
No, I always thought when I thought of God of War.
Yeah, I know, right? Still,
I never played it because I looked at that and like, gay.
Yeah. Oh God! All this, like, I can't.
Not even 5 minutes in.
It's like I've been having a coma the last week, and it's like you open your phone, and it's like Gamergate 2. I'm like, oh my God, fucking please, let's bring it.
Right.
I'm ready for Gamergate 2 this time. Like, I really do. I really do feel sorry for all of those poor souls out there. They're like, oh, there's a God of War show. Is it show, movie, whatever? There's going to be a God of War adaptation. Wow, that's going to be fun. Do your homework, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be fun. Hitting yourself repeatedly in the balls or the box will be more fun than watching God of War. I guarantee it. But yeah, we're getting off track a little bit. Shadowheart's here. Bell, what's up, John? How you doing? Michael's here. Good to see you. Let's see who else. I saw a Trip running around here too. What's up, Mr. Zip? What's going down? What's up, Trip? What's up, Dempsey? Yes, that was a pretty awesome song. Thank you again for that, buddy. Always good to have you here. Hopefully some I know you're not enjoying the remake, but Final Fantasy VII stuff coming up here soon. Hopefully now that I am feeling a little bit more like myself. But today we are here for another autopsy. This time of the big one, the final episode. Oh fuck!
Shoot me. We just so that you all know, we are not going through all 14 and a half minutes of this.
No, we can't make it. There's no way.
We're going to try and cut ourselves off at about 2 hours. And so, I mean, if it takes us, 3 goes at this, then hey, we've got 3 goes.
Yeah, we'll see if we can do that. Like, hopefully 3 goes will get it, right?
Yeah, I think we've been doing about 4 minutes a pop, so it may take 4 episodes. And again, some of these scenes are just so ridiculous in this that it may be 5.
Dude, just to put together the freaking thumbnail, right? I had to go, like, unfortunately pop open the show and just like my mouth just dropped open at that scene on the beach, like watching those 11 Seanchan just like line up one by one and run into land and not attack the modern dancer over there
Right.
that's getting ready to pop a nuke like she's playing StarCraft 2. Like
So,
it's like it's
So-
just it was like oh my I think literally was just staring at the screen like
well, it's funny because like you sit there and like when you look at all the women that were in um, um, Two Rivers, you know, you sat there and there wasn't a single one of them who you didn't think of as not very feminine, except maybe uh, oh, there were probably a few that weren't as feminine, but for the most part, every single one of them retained their femininity, and not a single one of them made you sit there and think that isn't a strong, powerful woman. You know, it was just, oh, Salty, you're so sweet.
thanks buddy.
You know, but and so to sit there and watch them all get replaced by these masculine bitches in the show is just it. You know, it's just unreal. You know, these people wouldn't know what a woman is if if they got smacked in the face with their boobs.
I heard that y'all slow down the fights, overexpose them, then hate on the fight when it's not supposed to be slow or exposed. Some woke tart. Hey, we made it!
Wow,
Yeah, all right,
nice.
That's like when we had people on Twitter fucking complaining about the unhype.
Well, but and here's the thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
we slow it down, but we also replay it on speed, and like we saw how quick the fight with Avienda and Perrin went. How quick the yellow Aja fight was last episode. I mean, seriously.
No, it just baffles my mind if that's like the people that just will do like flips and jumping jacks and fucking just backflips to make excuses. It's like the reason we slow them down and overexpose them because you can tell in normal speed that they're terrible. We're just interested how terrible. You know, it doesn't need us to slow it down to know that Land misses every sword strike. Well, he hits a few in this last fight, but you know, you don't like when you watch like it's like when he catches the arrow and there's a guy right behind him with his sword out, and I don't need to slow it down to see that that's just ridiculously stupid. It's just fun to do it. Like that's it. So it's like I could just watch it and tell you what's wrong with it. I don't need to slow it down. It's just when we watch it and we go, "Oops, that sucked. Oops, that sucked." Oh, Land did a flip and didn't do anything. Moraine stabbed a Fade in the cheek with a knife and it died. Like we don't need to slow it down for that shit to be stupid. Like it's just like I mean, come on. What are we talking about?
It's unreal that people take us this seriously.
It's okay. I'll take credit. You know, it's fine. I hope either way, I'm taking credit. We'll say it's us. Works for me.
Yeah.
If there's more people doing it, cheers to them.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, you know, it's you know,
look, no, like it's like all fight scenes come under the scrutiny. Even like you know, you got Revenge of the Sith stuff with the whole you know, it's a meme. But see, that's the difference. Those fight scenes are remembered and loved, even though there's a scene where they just do nothing that even gets close to hitting each other. They go, "Fuck, that looked cool," and I don't care. The skill it took for them to do those calisthenics with those freaking lightsabers was freaking unreal. Yeah. Did they touch each other, or was that a fighting move at all? No, but like people make fun of it for that, but it doesn't make us like it any less. So it's like, what's the difference?
Well, and how they choreograph them with the intent of actually hitting one another, but actually, you know, that's the purpose of choreograph, so that they had their swords or their lightsabers in place so that they didn't get hit. and they practiced it at speed over and over and over and over again, so that they knew how it was going to go. And yes, it was insanely choreographed, and I think too much in a lot of spots. But it was still a fantastic sword fight. The Darth Maul fight in episode 1 was easily the highlight of that movie, and it was epic. Just flat out what it was.
Yeah.
When we watch this, it is there's no way that they practice these fight scenes that much, because they're intentionally missing each other by miles, even when you look at it at speed.
They didn't even care to do a new take because when it looks stupid. Like it's just like
if Land hit somebody in these takes, which we won't get to in this episode, maybe next one, but if he actually hit them, he probably apologized to them off set. Where John Rhys Davies is taking his axe as Gimli and beating the shit out of all the extras.
Yeah.
And they were just like, oh, gotta do it.
Well, I mean, that's why you have stuntmen.
Yeah.
Because they can take it. Most of them can take it. I mean, I don't know. The fake blood splatter everywhere in that Land fight is just like,
oh my.
yeah. The blood. What? How dare you? How dare you talk badly of the blood snow? How dare you talk bad about a pregnant woman taking on professional soldiers all by herself while giving birth? How dare you?
I've always been amazed whenever I see it, the one time, how a 120-pound soaking wet chick with no armor can grab a guy by the cape and yeet him 10 feet backwards from his momentum going the other direction.
That the fucking bullshit we hear about that scene being so great. It's like, no, it's all just I want my shot and blah blah blah. Oh,
ouch!
Ouch! Apparently, she got the gunsmith or whatever got.
Yeah, she got convicted.
Manslaughter charges. So at least somebody paid for it. But
I
don't know that. Yeah, the blood snow thing is such a just like if we really are calling that a great fight scene, we have lost great fight scenes because it's just there was some potential in there, and I don't even think it's her fault. I think it's just all this. We have to put our heroes in unwinnable fights now, and have them win. It's like how these movies where you have the bad guy winning the whole time. It's like freaking Heat, right? Robert De Niro gets away. There's no way freaking that Al Pacino catches, but no, we have to catch him. Like in the Gerard Butler one, that's the one that bothers me the fucking most. The Citizen one, Law-Abiding Citizen.
Oh,
he is so fucking far ahead of them all movie. And then some contrived bullshit fucking happens for him to get caught. It's the same thing with these fight scenes. We put Avienda with the fucking stump of wood that doesn't fight against anybody around a circle of trained professionals, and somehow she manages to win. No, I don't care how good a fight. It's not gonna happen. Stop doing this. They can still be badasses and dispatch of one person or two people at a time. Make it so we can believe it. You have to make us believe it. We're not supposed to give you the benefit of the doubt if it looks stupid. And it's like you have a circle of people. The commander goes, attack is one, and then he goes, and then they attack, or then attacker is one unit, not individually. Go, and then they attack her individually. It's like the fucking like. The show even knows that's stupid because they tell you not to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all they don't pay attention to what they're writing. They keep on looking for all the wow moments. They want to film these wow moments and don't think about how to really truly construct them into the story and then as a scene. Yeah, then it just looks pathetic.
Yeah, I'd actually like to like I enjoy. I don't know what other people think. I enjoyed. That's one of the better parts of Troy for me was the one
Mhm.
out the Hector the
Yeah.
Hector fight scene.
I
The
wasn't a
Achilles
huge
fight
fan
scene.
of Troy, but that scene was
The
the
spears,
sword
the shields, the breaking,
man.
that can't you break a spear? Oh well, shit! I gotta break the other spear on fuck. So we break this right, like the counters, the counterattack, the attack, the counterattack, right?
Mhm.
It's just it should be a dance, not frick. It should be a dance. That's
Yeah.
not cartwheels and moon jumps and fucking. I'm gonna jump on your back and we're gonna turn into a wheel and roll fight, and then I'm gonna like what the like.
Yeah. No, Michael, the scene we're talking about with was Avienda and Perrin in episode 5 or 6, something like that.
Mm.
Um,
So
or
apparently,
4.
I don't like. I think Salty put it in our group chat to piss me off, but it's the scene. It's the scene. It's the scene that apparently wrote they on some dumb fuck. You may be a wonderful person, but you have terrible taste. Let's put that. So, and I'm gonna still call you a dumb fuck. Some dumb fuck put her narration from The Dragon Reborn over Perrin getting Gaul out of jail, and decided to put the narration of Rosamund Pike reading the lines from The Dragon Reborn of Perrin saving Gaul over the scene where Avienda and Perrin should be killed by the freaking 12 White Cloaks, and thought it was cool. And it's like that's no that it, you just proved our point that it's freaking ridiculous. What's up, Nas?
Completely owned himself in just posting that thing, because it was just kind of like you lost all your arguments in 3 different ways by doing this.
Yeah, it's just you prove it's like thank you. You just proved our point. It's ridiculous.
And Rosamund Pike with a man trying to voice a man character, just sounds awful.
Kate, she's no Kate Redding, and she's no Michael Kramer. Read the original. Listen to the originals. They're far superior. I don't even have to listen to it to know that they're far. I've listened to enough of it to know that they're far superior, and that Michael Kramer and Kate Redding are fucking awesome at their jobs. And yeah,
dude, when she sat there and tried to read that portion in the last book as Loyal that they released, and she sounded like
fucking Snuffleupagus.
Right. I mean, I'm sitting there thinking, like, boy, she sounds like Mr. Ed on Downers.
Rungo.
Yeah.
It's like, did you say a word in there? I didn't hear a single fucking word. Like,
right.
Oh God. I just lasagna time sounds good. You're okay. You're progressing far. I haven't had a chance to play. I've been down for the count, so hopefully soon more for me. So
yeah.
That new Pike, the 8 THR clip. What is THR? Is that the one? Is that the one we're talking about? The one you sent to this group chat just to piss me off? Well done. You pissed me off. That and the phallic symbols in the Age of Legends. All we need is a fucking goddamn Aes Sedai sitting on the tip, and it would be complete. Just with the fucking
yeah.
I can't wait for that movie to come out. Holy shit! I can't believe they're actually doing it. What? Oh, it's gonna.
They won't do it.
Fucking mess.
They won't get to it.
You don't think they're gonna do it? Well, I guess we'll see. I hope they do it. I hope they do it.
I'm not convinced they'll get to it. It just, I don't know. There's been such a rejection of all this stuff that I don't know that they could. I don't know that their business model would last so long for them to be able to get to it.
Before we get started, and I may have to make a video on this, I am a firm believer we need to just embrace Gamergate 2 and expand it into Entertainment Gate, so we can fucking show all these people like just like yes, let's do it. Abso-fucking-lutely. We can embarrass all of you people again and make you guys look fucking silly because you make shitty games that make no money, or you make shitty movies that make no money, and it's all bullshit. So yeah, let's do it. I'm down for it. Let's just expand it. Fucking let's just put Gate behind everything and let's go.
Well, haven't they?
I'm so fucking I am over all of this crap. Like, just
It's a
make a
joke.
good show. Just make a good show. That's all I care about. I don't
Well,
give.
and I mean, is it really? Is it a full blown Gamergate right now? Because
Well,
I
like,
just don't get.
well, it's like the freaking like the Avatar stuff. Not to go. See, there you go. Let's GamerGates exactly. Maybe there's people enough that have now been browbeaten enough they'll actually stand up for the shit that they were being freaking beat down for, and it'll have this adverse effect. Like, oh my god, maybe all these idiots. There's actually going to be voices of people saying that, you know, they're full of shit instead of just taking it and hiding because they're afraid of getting canceled.
Maybe it'll be like Gandalf when he's talking to um, uh, Aragorn about the Ents, and he's like, something has awoken that hasn't been awoken for 1,000 years, and they're
Yeah.
the nerds have arisen, and they're going to realize that they're actually strong.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, start gatekeeping. Let's do it.
Yeah. No, we look that. Yes. Gatekeep everything.
Yep.
There should be tests. There should be tests before every. It sounds bad, but like, look, it's like, look, if you want to get into a fandom, you need to pass a test. If you haven't at least been able to watch something and name a fucking main character or some shit, then you shouldn't be able to you shouldn't be. No, you're not allowed. You've ruined everything. You've literally ruined everything with your nonsense. You're not allowed in here. So go away. It's just driving me. I don't know. I don't know. I just, my filter is gone. Oh boy. Yeah, service guarantees citizenship. There you go. So I was gonna say something, but I lost my train of thought. But it's just, oh god. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Whatever.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm just glad Tifa has tits again.
Yeah, exactly. Right there you go. Boom. Tifa's, yeah. She's got the tatas, and they're wearing bathing suits and running on the beach.
Jiggle, the jiggle animations there, and
goddamn. Finally,
I need to start a Patreon or something so that I can get money for a PS5.
Just for Tifa's pubes.
Right.
Tifa's pubes marathon.
My wife will come and watch me play the game. Like, you haven't left this area yet.
It's a long, hard area.
Days.
I've been on. Like, I keep losing the surf battle. Like, God. I'm glad. I hope anybody fighting the Gamergate 2 fight, I salute you. Kick their ass. Don't back down. And fuck. I can't. I hope it freaking boils into everything else, because we're all tired of it. We're all tired. I just, Madam Web is a step in the right direction. It made no money. What else? Like, there's several.
It made no money, and the actors and actresses in the movie are trashing it.
Oh, the one chick changed freaking agencies because she's like this.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
She changed freaking audit. Like she signed with a new agent because of the movie.
Man.
It was so shit. It's like,
wow.
goddamn. So
you got me this job. You're fired. And Sydney Sweeney was, I guess, in her monologue for Saturday Night Live, which I watched parts of that on mute because reasons.
There you go.
But I guess she had said, you've seen me in movies like this and this and this, but you haven't seen me in Madam Web.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she also apparently she put something on Twitter like roses are red, violets are blue, like, or some fucking funny ass poem, and I was like, holy shit, that's funny as fuck. But yeah, I don't know it. Oh, I did. However, I did see somebody post something about Damsel on Netflix.
Oh, that looks awful.
If ever there is a movie that has been made to show that Millie Bobby Brown is not on an actress and stuff because of her acting. That is it.
Oh my!
It is the worst. It is one of the worst movies I have ever seen in my life.
Oh, did you watch it?
It is so. I was bored as fuck, feeling like shit right here on this couch, like half throwing up, and I'm like, well, fuck, why not? A little bit more throw up ain't gonna hurt.
Well, there we
Oh.
go. I can't
That's
believe
what I
you
was gonna
sat through
say.
that.
It's terrible. The dragon looks goofy as fuck. It's so it's like you spent the money on CGI. Why does your dragon look so stupid? Like
Yeah.
it, like just like it's terrible. Like
Well, like I was watching this one guy review it. Who was it? I think it was Johnny Law. I think he did a review on it. And at the end, he's like, "Yeah." And so she burns down the castle and kills everybody in it, and and she's all proud of herself and everything. But just one thing, you got to go back to your own village, poor as fuck still. So there you got
didn't
that
get any
going
money.
there.
Why don't you like loot the place or something? Like they're all like ill-gotten gains, might as well. And the dragon's just floating across. It's like, damn, the stamina on that dragon is pretty fucking good. It's gonna fly across an ocean. God, what a fucking
Yeah.
Chad.
Seriously.
Like it was. It's not a 6.2, by the way. It's not. It's like a 2.2. Like it's bad. And that's what I was gonna say. So we have this like Shogun, right? So Shogun's good.
Oh.
Watch it.
So amazing.
Shogun. I love that Shogun is doing well, and that has a very wide, diverse cast of Asians. Because it gives me the opportunity to shit all over Avatar: The Last Airbender for the asshole that plays Iroh going, it doesn't happen often that Asians get to play Asian characters. It's
Right.
like, okay, buddy.
Did he really say that?
Yeah. We had to pull out the
Fuck
diversity
yourself.
card when they were doing interviews for this shit. So it's like, okay. There was this movie Last Samurai 2 where they were all Japanese. They're out there, like. They're out there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what you want from me, but I guess I'm just a
Yeah. So Michael, watch Blue Eyed Samurai.
I haven't talked about it. I did it. I have seen it, and I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I felt it was kind of, there were parts of it where I was like, wow, this is very John Wickish, because she'll go in, so she'll have a humongous injury that should just destroy her the rest of the episode, if not further. And she goes into the next room and it's gone.
Wait, they spent $100 million on Damsel? You are shitting me.
Wow.
Is that a real number? No fucking way.
That is crazy.
So it's a blue. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Blue-Eyed Samurai I enjoyed quite a bit. It actually reminds me.
Yeah.
The storyline reminds me a lot of where Shogun's going right now. So I have not, Sam. I haven't read the Shogun book, but I know Aldan has, and I think Joshua. I think Joshua did. Thompson. I think it's another chatter I know was talking about how it's not as accurate to the book as they'd like, but. I'm still enjoying the hell out of it
in reading it, though. It's that good of a show where if I can pick up the book.
I did enjoy. I probably should do a stream on some of the better stuff that's going out right now. I did enjoy The Gentleman 2 as well. I should say as well. I didn't enjoy as much as the movie, but the movie also has Matthew McConaughey and some other the guy from Succession that plays Kendall. God, fuck. Strong, one of the Strong brothers is in it. So there's some supreme good actors in it too. So, but yeah. So Gentleman's is worth a watch too on Netflix. So, but yeah. So we're stalling. So I thought it was closer to 60 million. That's still about 60 million too much for Damsel. Dude. Holy shit! Like give me 60 million, and I will make you I've never directed or written or anything. I'll take a shit in the toilet, and we'll swirl it around with a stick, and it'll be more of a fantasy movie than Damsel.
You could put it in a lacrosse stick and fling it across and have it fly in front of the camera, and it'll be a much more believable
Can somebody tell me who's watched Damsel? Can somebody tell me when they're putting on the freaking her wedding dress, why they put the metal knife in her tits? Is that a thing?
What?
Like she's putting a corset on. Like I'm not even fucking kidding you. Like maybe I was glazed over from being sick. They put her corset on and she's sitting there, right? And then one of the nursemaids, after they tie it off, takes a metal knife shaped thing and they shove it between her tits. And then later she of course takes it out to cut the dragon with. It's like, what the fuck was that even doing there? Like, was she like on the down low trying to save her? Like, I don't understand. Well, like, somebody explain this shit to me. I don't understand. Like, Damsel sucks.
Wow.
I think it's literally wait, what's the thing in the Wheel of Time? Putting metal in your tits? Is that what we're talking about?
I don't know.
70 million for Damsel. 70 million. I got you. Just I will reach out if you're that person on Reddit that likes how we slow down shit and overanalyze it. You're probably a Hollywood director as well or producer. Give me a call.
Now see, Max,
yeah, maybe I guess
Max
must be what it is.
Max needs to stop being book accurate with this stuff.
Yeah,
I think he's way out of line on this.
It's like some triangle piece of metal. They just take it. It's like, and she's like, "Ooh!" It's like, was that to accentuate you have nothing there anyways? And then I think it was Michael that said that as the movie goes on, she starts losing clothes in all the wrong places.
like her ankle.
You know how I knew it was going to be a shit movie? The chick from Princess Bride is in it, and that's the only good movie she's made was Princess Bride. Now she's either in House of Cards faking the presidency, or like I feel like every movie she's made since that has been some like. I could be wrong. She's a great actor. She is Forrest Gump's what's her face?
I was going to say she played an excellent villain in Forrest Gump.
She did. Yes, she is the best villain of all time. So I got to give her that. She's a good actress. I'm just saying her movies are just like
can pull off giving somebody else AIDS and then dying and
then giving him a kid and
like she's a good person for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Forrest has the AIDS? Oh man.
He's got to have the AIDS, man.
I guess they did the deed.
Unless they didn't do it after they got married, which, I mean, even retards do that, right? They got to know better.
Forrest has the AIDS? I guess he wouldn't know better.
Well, not anymore. He's probably dead at this point.
No, man. He's got that Magic Johnson medicine. He's been injecting cash, right? He's been injecting cash right into those veins, just like Magic Johnson.
He's got that Magic Johnson. So you mean he fucks dudes but lies that he doesn't?
Oh shit! No, just the cash into the veins. Just the cash, just the cash, man. No.
Yeah, that's what Bubba Gump Shrimp will get you. A lot of money to be able to fend off the HIV.
Buttercup is in Forrest Gump. Which one's Buttercup? What are we,
that's Forrest Jenny.
Oh yeah. That's what's Jenny is Buttercup. Yeah. Jenny, killer of men in Forest, apparently. Scourge of Georgia. Oh, woo! Jenny, the Scourge of Georgia.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know why I like that so much. Oh boy, sorry, man. We really don't want to watch these fight scenes.
No, we really don't.
Okay, we probably should. We should probably, man. Yeah. She's and then she's like, I feel bad for Brian for Nerporial. Go sub to Nerporial because Nerporial's getting close to 4,000. So if you're not You're not subbed him. At least my brother's still going up. I'm going backwards. I want to be back to 2000 here soon, but he started watching House of Cards, and I'm like, why would you? Don't do that to yourself, man. Season like what was it, 1 and 2 pretty good. Then like
yeah, I think
Spacey
I got through two.
got me too'd, and yeah.
Well, actually, Spacey got him too'd.
That's true. It's true. And then killed the guy, right?
Because he likes the young butt.
The young butt, yeah.
Yeah. He was just this short of being Catholic priest. You know.
Was that, you think that was art interpreting life when he pushes that person in front of the train in the show?
It could very well be.
Yeah, I think
it
so.
Could very well be, because that's how they ended the first season, right?
Yeah. He just straight up kills her. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the sexy time. Yeah, because of the sexy time, he just kills her. I think he wrote that in. Holy shit! Call the cops.
Probably.
We've cracked the case.
It's very possible that no one has seen that actress since.
I don't think they actually have. I don't. Kate Mara, has she done anything since that show?
No, well, obviously not anything noteworthy.
Oh wait, yeah, they did. Fantastic Four. That's the one that killed her career. Fantastic.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I forgot.
Well, yeah. It just reminds me, like, it's like not anything noteworthy, but then again, they all think of themselves as all noteworthy. I mean, I heard. I didn't watch the Oscars, but I heard Downey Jr.'s speech or whatever, part of it, and like he's thanking people, kind of being kind of like high level snobby funny, like he usually is, Oh,
okay.
And in the middle of it, he's like, what we do is really important. I'm like, no, it's not.
What's up, DJ Grom?
It's like nobody in their right mind thinks what you do is important. You fucking idiot.
It used to be
plumbers, electricians,
but
doctors.
But that's the problem, right? It's like it used to be important because we could escape from being plumbers and electricians and working at a shit plant. We could come home and enjoy our show and escape, and it was important, just like sports is important and stuff like that. Not important that you should be part of the top 1% of the goddamn world, but important enough.
Yeah.
But not enough for you to be telling me how to vote and that we're all bad people and you're great people when you are actually some of the worst people on the fucking planet now.
Right. Well, it's like important to sit there and give us that reprieve, but not important. Not important in the sense that, if we don't have entertainment, our life, it may be a little bit more drab and everything, but
we can make our own entertainment.
We'll be all right. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you haven't seen that bad a take. I haven't seen that bad since Ben Shapiro tried to talk about Social Security. Youch.
There's a touchy subject.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we better. So where are we starting here, sir? You have the con.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you can tell where we're starting.
Thank you all for being here too. We got up to 24 in the chat. 17 now. It seems to be bouncing all over the place. If anybody's actually watching on X, I saw you, Grom. I know you're there. Thanks, DJ Grom.
Holy shit!
All the bots. No, all the hi bots. How are you?
You epic bastards.
Except for all the bots, except for DJ Grom. If you're in X chat, I dare you to hit the letter B. All right. Okay, moving on. So not to get too far off, I liked House of Cards. The first season, I don't know about you. The first season is definitely good, but it fucks around. So it fucks around and finds out. Yeah.
Well, at some point, you see these hijinks that they get into, and the first season comes across so well, and then they just got to try and up it the next season, and then the next season, you're just kind of like, okay, how about you just write something good, and if it's not as good as the previous season, okay, it doesn't making something more surprising or shocking doesn't necessarily mean it's better. and Game of Thrones worked out that way just because that's just how the books were written. Until you get after the Red Wedding, then it's not all that shocking. But but it's just kind of like you don't when you sit there and say, well, episode 9 is always the one where the big event happens, and then everybody's anticipating it, and I just at that point I'm just like, I'm kind of checked out of that whole mindset. I don't need to have the shocking element. I just want something fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
So
yeah, man. All right.
we
begin. Is it where do we begin, sir?
We are watching the Raid of Flopme.
Flopme. I'm gonna start calling it Flopme.
Mm-hmm.
The Raid of Flopme. Okay.
Okay, so now I need to remember which button goes frame by frame.
Oh boy. This is for you, Reddit.
Right. Let's see here. This is stuff that I should have done, before.
Oh, you forgot how to hit play?
Well, no, it's not play.
How to skip forward?
Yeah, skip forward.
I thought
Shoot.
I thought you figured it out last time. You forgot.
Oh, skipping forward hasn't been a problem, but for some reason the stream brain is a serious son of a bitch.
The VCL, right?
VLC.
I said VCL, didn't I?
Yeah, VCR.
VCR, baby. E key.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yep. And then
the internet is fantastic. All right. Here we go.
Shift it forward is.
Oh, is this including the fog generating children or no?
I can't. Might have.
Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? By the way, Jesus Christ! Who thought that was a good? What motherfucker on the set? Okay, this is. What?
Hold on a second, Steve. I would like everybody to know that I have advanced this video exactly 1 second, and Steve is already fucking losing it. We are definitely not making it through this video in 3 weeks.
Sam, for $2, thank you. Watch House of Cards. Saw him kill a dog, and I stopped. I get that. I do. I get that. What do you think of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants?
Sisterhood,
my favorite movie. Nas, you know that. It made me cry. Okay.
Yeah, I watched the better episode of it, the Scissorhood.
When they took the pants off and they saw the Hershey squirt in there, I wept.
Yeah,
openly. It was crazy.
Yep.
No underwear. It was nuts. I think I might have watched the wrong version.
Yeah, I know, right?
but so hold on, real quick. You can keep it. I don't I can't even find the words. Who really thought that they're like, oh well, we're not gonna put the heroes out in front of we're gonna put them on a bridge fighting nobody. So first. Brilliant idea there, but we need to fake everybody out and make them think we're going to do the fog thing for the trailer. So how are we going to generate the fog? Oh, well, we'll just have 5 of our children grab freaking smoke machines and wave them back and forth in the middle of a battlefield, and that'll take care of it. Is this literally, I want to get my kid into freaking acting, so we need them to do something, so let's have, how the fuck are they making so much smoke?
1,
There's
2, 3, 4, 5. 5. You are correct, sir. 5. That is.
Who thought this was okay?
Yeah. Hold on a second. I gotta step away for a few minutes.
Yeah, I don't get it.
More delays, folks.
Yeah, I don't who I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Who saw this stuff on the script and said, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea." It serves no act like in that. Who cares? Like, how far did the fog go? There's no towers in Flopme. We already know there's a tower in Flopme because it gets trebucheted and kills 18 people with one rock. So you're telling me this fog that how far have these kids been walking? How far have they been walking? What kind of ultra freaking hanger-on or smoke is this that it hangs out for freaking 18 miles so they can walk from all the way where there's mountains to here and cover the White Cloaks' entry into the city? Maybe the White Cloaks are the witches in this, because like this is some black magic. I don't understand. The White Cloaks have been eating beans for months and holding it. Why not? That would have been better. Just like fucking have them bending over farting. It's just like into the jars. Why the fuck not? Even a tire fire would generate that much smoke. No, it's like, it's crazy. You know what actually would have been a better explanation? Just say it's fog off the ocean or something. Like it was abnormally cold. Like, just say it was the fucking weather. Like, just like have a fucking part where Jeffram is planning and he says tomorrow morning should be an excellent time to attack. The breeze off the ocean and the cold weather temperature will cause a fog layer to roll in, and it'll cover our entry towards the city. That's all you have to fucking do, instead of you having these 5 kids just do doondy doondy doondy. Boom! There's a smoke layer everywhere. Yes, those are the same things they use. Exactly. Yes, that is what they are. It's nuts. I just... oh my god! I just like this is how the battle starts. This is the Battle of Flopme starts, instead of with 5 ride forth, which of course we didn't get. Why would we get one of the coolest scenes ever? So we don't get 5 ride forth. We don't get the the cavalry charge or anything real from the books. We don't get any I truly feel like the fog was to throw everybody off in the trailer and make them think that they were actually going to do the Hero of the Horn battle. Because I remember before the season came out, I said there wasn't going to be any Hero of the Horn battle. I was sort of wrong. There's like a bridge thing, whatever you want to call it. Not really a battle. But they do like a little dance on a bridge where Matt says some stupid shit, and but I remember all the promotional images with the big giant fans, and we're like, oh, they may actually do it. Wow. Nope. And once again, we charge like we're not going to get there yet. I'm sure we're going to go ahead and it's going to be there, but we're going to have them charge not into battle. They're going to charge into the city and then dismount, and there go the horses again. Why would we why defend the city, right? I mean, this is the beginning. Rafe thinks fog of war is a literal thing. Oh, he probably does. I can't wait for God of War. I really can't. So many people are going to be just like how could it be so bad? And we're just gonna be sitting here going, "Yep, yep, yep, yep." Let me see if I can. Let's see here. Let's see what's new in the nothing. Casting news. Oh, you're back. There you go.
Yeah, my bad.
You're good, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, my rant fell a little bit short, but we're good.
Oh, well, that's okay. We can't all just be on top of our game all the time, right?
I went for a minute, dude. Fuck this scene.
Sure
We're gonna get to once again watch all these horse charge a wall and dismount when the battle starts.
Yeah,
Not like horses are a good tool of war, or like war horses aren't a thing.
Oh, that's silly. Come on. You should have
war
like
horses,
Shetland ponies or something. That's
we didn't see a big ass horse charge in any fantasy movie. That's one of the greatest things ever done on the big screen. But
yeah. So you
fucking elephant charge. Why don't we charge the elephants into Minas Tirith and then dismount and start the fight?
Yeah, like get some Hammurabi shit going on here, right?
Why don't we just have the fucking Nazgul fart clouds on the battlefield and then fuck off?
Yeah. So this is what I love about this.
All right, so wait, we got 3 guards.
Okay. One's walking away, so just 2. 2 at the gate.
Where's the
guys? Yeah, right. Fezzik took care of that.
Yeah.
But you got these 2 guys here wondering, whoa, where's this coming from? Like, you didn't see these 5 kids come out of...
Well, there's fucking towers everywhere. It's we know there's a giant fucking tower. Like I just said it. There's a giant tower that I'm sure you would have people on keeping lookout.
Yeah.
It's not like you invaded a country.
Right. But here's the other thing too. Like they're in a desert field, right? And what happens in a desert field?
Balls shrivel up and die. No,
well,
you may be touching on what I just said, but go ahead.
Oh, okay.
What's a Racken bell? What Racken? Are those like Drakkar, Racken, and Toad? Yeah. What are those things? Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. What happens in the desert? Stays in the desert? Is that what you're saying?
Wind. And you can see it, right? So watch how the wind just kind of blows this. There's no way that is sticking around.
Max, I'm being an asshole. Yeah, I know what Racken are. I'm being an asshole.
Right? Yeah, so they're standing there like retards. You got the 2 guys on the inside of the door just facing each other like, they're good soldiers standing at attention because they need to be or something. I don't know. This is, Koopa Troopas, just like in the Mario games, are stupid as hell. So,
sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
My alarm went off. Good.
Oh, you're good. So, come forward. They're looking.
I wanted all of them, Bell. Like, why not? Why we didn't get a single Seanchan animal? Yeah. Remember how stupid there was that one scene that we were going over when they released the shots? We're like, what are those? Are those dark hounds? Are those Grom? What are those? Nothing. They were nothing. They were. I don't even know where that shot came from. Remember? Right. It was like it looked like some weird creatures. Like we couldn't figure out what they were. It's like, are those dark hounds? What? Nope, nothing. They cut it. Whatever it was.
And I vaguely remember that because one of the things this show has done to me is I've gotten really, really good at forgetting.
Yeah,
everything about this show.
Yeah. So, but that's what I was talking before you were gone. It's like why even do this? Like that's why I honestly really think at this point I wanted my kids to have an acting credit. So have them do something because you could have had a small sandstorm kick up. You could have had Jeffrem to have it be part of his battle strategy that there was like a low fucking like a storm coming through, a storm front coming through, and fog was coming in off the ocean or some shit. Whether that I don't know. It's a better explanation than 5 kids with freaking smoke braziers. Like
Uh-huh.
work it into the weather somehow, sandstorm, something.
Yes.
But no, we had to get these 5 children acting credits.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So I'm going to be really nitpicky about this armor. What's the fucking point of the strings that are crisscrossing? Are they holding anything together?
Where?
All these little crisscrossing strings.
It's decorative, you fuck. Don't you like decorations?
I also like suits of armor that work.
I want to know when his next album comes out. Oh, sorry. You know, the Insane Clown Posse. They haven't released anything in a while, have they?
No, not that I know of.
He is smiling too, though. Look at him. Look at that guy. He's so happy to be in a movie.
Well, you had stepped away for a second. Koopa Troopas, just like in the video games, are the dumbest things in the games.
Yeah, you can see him smiling underneath his helmet, right? You can see those pearly whites, man. He's just like, man, I'm so happy I'm in a movie. God damn, it's so good.
It's like
that's my child out there. Look at him swing that fucking thing. God damn, he's such a good.
He's like saying, he's saying, it's my close up, Mr. DeVille. By the way, who's Mr. DeVille?
It's like, little Timmy, come on, just keep walking forward. Like, come on, Timmy, good job. Go ahead.
Like, even have him lean forward. Like, that's gonna fucking help. Like,
why is there a dead thing out there already? What's the dead body out there? What is that? Why is there a dead body out there?
You know what? This show is so stupid. I never even noticed that stupid.
Why is there a dead body out there?
Is that a body?
Is it a rock or is it a body?
Or, well, it could be like the decaying form of a young male individual with their ass up here and their legs coming down here.
Guys,
and
Chad,
really what it is it's Rafe's latest victim.
It's a rock? Bido says it's a rock. I'm going with body because it's stupider, but you're probably right, Bido. It's rock.
Right.
All right. It's not. It looks like a person. Trip. Silly. Don't call me. Tricks are for kids. All right. Relax. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Right. So I think at this point they're starting to hear the rumbles.
We should edit this picture and put like a face looking up here and try and pass it off as a person. Like put a little thing that says "Help me." No, sorry.
With a picture like Rafe over here, like,
I'm coming for you. After the kitties, I'm coming for you. It's like, oh my god, he's the dark one. No, sorry.
Mickey Mouse in the background going, oh boy,
oh my god, leave some for me. Okay.
Just a quick second.
Dragon wannabe. What? Excuse me? How dare thee?
Steve.
Am I going to have to time you out?
Yeah.
The armor is supposed to be samurai-like. They took the armor from Troy. Why not take it from samurai?
Yeah.
Why not? It's not as good as Last Samurai, by the way. But
yeah. Rachel says hi, by the way.
Hello. How are you?
Says hi back.
We're punishing ourselves for being bad men.
For being fans of these things called books.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we start to see like shades of the army coming in, I think, on the horses.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm glad you put this in.
Yeah, well,
my God, look at the wind. So did they all bend over and fart at the same time to get time to win?
Yeah. Well, they probably took those things that they were swinging around just like this, and then they probably just went like
just did this
real fast.
Or do they have another group of kids with large fans doing this?
Yeah. So it's like if
the women,
like if you took the camera and went up a little bit, you would start to see all of this fog going, and you just see everything for miles, and you'd see a mile away that there are horses coming, and you could be like, hey, maybe we should get soldiers with these things called bows. You know, the one thing that one guy fired one of and then knocked a second one but didn't shoot it in the last episode? Maybe we should use that because he saved some ammunition for this episode.
Man, who knew it was so hard to close a portcullis too, by the way?
Right. Good grief. I mean, None of this has any logical sense. Okay, so we start seeing the horses from the transition effect of the fog. So start seeing them. They're trotting away, and all this is so intense, isn't it, Steve? I mean, can you just feel it?
Yeah. You didn't lose me at the what the fuck?
Oh,
How the fuck did they do that?
Yeah. Now hold on. Got a little special
What kind
thing
of
here.
braziers are this? About 30. You counted them? Oh my god. Them. 33, 70. Holy shit. There's 200 fucking soldiers there?
All on horses. That is a whole crap load of horses. Where did the White Cloaks get all these horses?
Well, where did they get them? I don't even care about where they got them. Where did they go?
And what? Yeah, hold on. You're spoiling it, Steve.
I'm jumping ahead. Sorry.
Spoilers, man. But yeah. And which one's Bella?
The dead one?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but Pips is in there somewhere, right?
Yeah, Pips is he'll be dead.
Pips has got to be in there somewhere.
Where did they go? I know. Where did they go?
Yes. Right? I mean, these are all questions that should be logically answered.
You can even see them now. Where they are. Attack over. Close the portcullis. Close the door. Shoot. Archers. Fucking Damane. We have horse riders coming.
Right.
Fuck them up.
Well, but see, Steve, you're missing the point, though. Here's what the Damane do.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they don't do lightning bolts anymore. They're on strike. They only
Yeah, that's right.
Shit,
they were on strike. So okay.
Holy shit! I didn't realize it was that many horse. Holy shit!
I got to this point. And I'm
How the fuck did the kids make that much smoke? How long were they out there? Like it keeps coming back to the children with the braziers. How did they? We are supposed to think the kids with the braziers accomplished this. Get those kids some fucking medals, because holy shit!
I know, right? If they didn't do it, man, it just would have been a nightmare.
Whoa.
The White Cloaks would never have been so successful with their clearly obvious superior tactics that you'll see here in a few seconds or minutes.
There you go.
How quickly we can get through this.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not what they said, Ransomware nature caused the smoke. Yeah.
All right. So they're writing.
That's a power of the Tamara. What are they doing here? Why are they? There's nobody on the wall at all.
No.
Look how high the palace is.
The
palace could have seen the fucking goddamn horse.
So, all right. So you got two here. You've got a guy here, but they're pretty much spaced out. Every third notch is where you have a guy standing.
Well, then there you go.
Right. So, why don't you have them all manned? Readily available to be manned, right? Because you should have an idea that, hey, there are White Cloaks nearby, according to some reports that we've heard. Maybe we should build up defenses.
You forgot. There's no Racken. They don't scout.
Yes.
The Seanchan don't do scouting anymore. No armies do regular army things in the show, like, I don't know, scout, close doors, shoot arrows,
swing their swords at people instead of above them.
So just stay on mounts, with lances and skewer things. Yeah, we don't go to do actual warfare instead of just
Right. So 220.
So all of these. So now that they've shown us there are people on the wall, all of these people have now seen these horses.
Yes. Now, and
so how long does it take to get to the front gate without them closing the portcullis?
Right. This on a horse at full charge. These guys,
two idiots are dead.
Might get halfway.
Yeah, they're dead. They're dead.
Yeah.
Why are you idiots out there? You're dead.
And earlier in the scene, we know they started at the gate and walked all the way out there to try and see if they could see through the fog. Which, why would you think you could see through a fog if you got 20 feet closer. I don't know.
Why would you even care to? Just
Right.
hey, there's a weird
what
fog
you
out here. Let's
Yeah.
just restrict access to the city for now till the fog lifts.
Well, what you do is if you're standing right there at the base of the gate, you maybe go out 5-10 feet, look up to this guy up here and say, "Hey, what do your elf eyes see?"
Let's just say, for the sake of arguments, the kids can make that much smoke. How then do they not all die from smoke inhalation? Because they're white cloaks.
Yeah,
That's why.
Smoking kills.
They
right?
have lungs of steel, baby.
Right. I mean, this whole thing.
Yes, they should be. They shouldn't first. So yes, they shouldn't be out there. Second, they should have said, "Oh shit, I hear horses. That many horses charging would make a loud fucking noise."
You would feel it on the ground.
Yes, it would shake
Right?
the fucking ground. 208. What was it? 228 horses.
Yeah, at least.
Right?
Right?
Yeah. Oh my god!
Not counting the ones that were covered in fog, but I mean, you have all those horses coming in. You hear it clearly.
Smell
You
them as
know
well,
what
yeah.
that sound is. Yeah.
Well, you
But,
would.
yeah. But these guys up here would be able to see above the fog. So it's and I our logo is blocking anybody up here if there are, probably not.
All you
Because I
need
don't
is,
see any over here.
dude, one Damane. That's it. That's all you need.
hmm
Maybe
Yeah.
two, for good measure.
But it's like, hey, what do you see? I see horses. Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like it may be horses. So let's go in and close the portcullis, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden now you have rendered their entire cavalry useless.
I think this is part set, part CGI. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure the city is mostly real. I think there's parts that are CGI. I know they were in Morocco.
They haven't even started running back yet.
They're dead. Just close the gate. It's like, you idiots. Close the gate. Close the gate. Close the gate. Close the gate. You're dead.
And they're looking back like,
my leg hurts. Like, look at him. Like, why are you sidewalking? Are you warming up for a fucking soccer game? What are you doing?
Okay. So let's.
Oh, we have the white cloaks right where they want to. They've
wait
lined
for
up.
it.
They have lined up into a straight line. Fucking 18. Okay. No lances. Why would you want a lance? I mean, or a breastplate of steel, or any war equipment.
But that epic cavalry charge of over 220 men is now down to 18.
Maybe we lost the rest of smoke inhalation. They all tapped down. Maybe it really wasn't a rock. It was a dead guy from fucking going into the smoke.
Right.
Oh my god.
All right. So.
Right. So we haven't closed the portcullis.
Yep.
And the guy that's outside is dead anyways, which we all knew. We still haven't closed the portcullis. We still haven't closed the portcullis. We still haven't closed the portcullis. We still haven't closed the portcullis.
Right.
We still haven't closed the portcullis.
And they won't.
Like, even it's one of those things. It's like, even if you're saying, okay, they wanted to try and let their buddies get inside. Well, they didn't. So the minute they didn't, drop the portcullis. Maybe you probably trapped 3 or 4 white cloaks inside, but it was still closed.
Right.
Why
you're going to have
another good question. Why are there shields on their back?
Because where else would you put them?
That's a good point. That's a good
hold
point.
Hold them in your arms? What?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you hold a shield back from how you hold a shield? Oh, Bell said that first. Yep. No helmets, no shields, no lances. Lances are a symbol of the patriarchy. I didn't know that. My bad. So
that's funny. Their horses have helmets, but they don't. and Now that we're sitting there talking about this, so you would have a lot more than 4 guys around a gate, right? 2 outside the gate, 2 inside the gate. You'd probably have more than that
Oh
for the
yeah, no,
purposes
exactly.
of like
Well,
closing
and
the portcullis.
well, yeah, well, I mean, it's like, yeah, if you can't close it right, you break it and it slams down, and anybody under it is fucked because that shit is heavy. It's the whole
Mm-hmm.
point. One sling slams down. Worst case scenario, you got, even if you waited to try and let your buddies get back in. Worst case scenario, you got maybe 4 white cloaks inside. The
Mm-hmm.
rest are impaled on the door or underneath it, cut in half. So yeah,
Yep.
maybe portcullises
Yeah.
are racist. I don't know.
Probably, or sexist. Maybe they're the reason there's a gender pay gap.
Point is, it should have 4 on duty, 8 on break. Yeah, I just
Right.
it should never have gotten to that.
I'll see 400 to 8 on break, and that's what you get when you have a union.
Mm-hmm.
So you will know.
Sorry, I just have to say,
Yeah.
like, this is another one of these things. The Seanchan have invaded. It's not like they are fucking living. They've lived. They're the normal tenants of Flopme.
Mm-hmm.
So why? It's like, so they would be completely on guard at all times because they're invading. They're invading army, and we have what? Maybe 8 people, 4 on break, drinking
Right.
their tea.
It's crazy.
It's nuts. It's so fucking stupid.
So
How are we not supposed to think about this shit? Like, how does that? It's just like, come on.
Because Steve, you should be just consuming product.
Oh god. Yeah. Well, this is like seeing all those orcs travel to Helm's Deep, and then only 20 attack the wall.
Right. Yeah. When you look at that gate, what do you notice?
The portcullis is open.
Well, there's that. I mean, we've already covered that.
I see what, 4 white cloaks.
Yeah, 4. Shouldn't there be a shitload more?
Oh, well, you mean the rest of them? Yeah, that's
Right.
that's only the 18.
I mean,
yeah, where's the rest of them? I don't know.
Well,
They filmed the pit traps outside.
We're getting to that here.
Now it's 8. We lost another 10. Holy shit! What witchcraft is this?
Right.
Holy shit!
We are now the entire
dude. The white
force.
cloaks were right.
Yeah,
they are. The Aes Sedai are witches. They're making them disappear before we even can see them. Holy shit! Before our eyes.
I mean, the entire force of 228, and you're reduced to less than 4% of them actually getting into the gate because of reasons.
Bubble of Evil deleting the site. I like. Yeah,
there we go.
It's just deleting them. Yeah. The fog ate them. Yeah.
Yeah. They shouldn't have used those kids. Those
Jesus
kids were
Christ.
real bastards.
Yeah, did they trample the kids? By the way, where did the kids go?
I don't know.
They just dodged them. Okay.
They probably were transported to Teleron to watch Rand.
Holy crap! All right, so now we're back to we're down from 228 to 18 to 8. Well, okay, no wonder Jeffrem got murdered. Oh, sorry about that.
All right, so he comes in and they're all, and then he says, well, and if you
have an axe for some reason.
Yeah. Well, you'll recall to that he said, to the tower. Why?
Yeah, why?
What's
in the tower?
Wouldn't you rather go for say Turok?
Make safe leaders? The city because we just captured it by riding through the fucking gate without we've breached the walls without a single fucking fight. That's pretty goddamn good. That is quite the accomplishment. Look, let's reference fucking Troy, where they stole some fucking armor. The amount of Greeks that died trying to get into the Trojans' wall, and they had to fucking devolve to trickery to breach them.
I know.
They've breached the fucking wall in 50 seconds.
Well,
they should be celebrating.
I mean, really, what they overthought it. Instead of getting into a big wooden horse, they should have just walked through the portcullis.
Oh, I didn't think about it. It's
You
smoke,
know?
smoke kids. They forgot the smoke kids.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They
Yeah.
forgot the smoke kids.
See, this is
Wizards.
the problem when you overthink your tactics.
They forgot the white wizard children. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. All right. That is true, Thumb. Clearly. Yeah. I mean, based on the scene, the White Cloaks are clearly the best army in Randland. They take care of any fortress with a dozen guys. It's true.
Right. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
You know what? I think I have an answer to where all the troops went. Jeffrem rode forth, and he saw that the gate was open, and he sent everybody back. He's like, "This is gonna be cake. Go, chill."
It's either that or it's actually Naruto, and he said Shadow Clone Jutsu before he came in, and all that smoke was actually all of his clones disappearing.
Oh my god!
That's as good an explanation as I've got. I mean, this is just like, have we not thought about this? I mean, at all? And I think that's rhetorical.
Oh my god! Thank God they didn't do the Stone of Tear. It would have been like Avienda and her two bitches. Like,
oh man,
the fortress that has never fallen falls to four maidens that like to beat each other up.
Oh, and you know, I would hate to have seen what they would have done to Julian Sandar.
We may still see it. They may kill him or some shit. I don't know. I don't put anything over him.
Yeah, there'll probably be another horn for him to stick his mouth on.
Not after shows like Avatar, like mention all the episodes, plot lines, from a guy in the bar.
Yeah,
remember this? Remember that? I heard you were there. Oh, you did that too. Oh my god! It's like that's like 8 episodes you just went over that we could have watched. You fuck.
Right.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Thank you so much for just.
That was the Stone of Tear. That I hope so. Like I truly do. Maybe that was the Stone of Tear. They shrunk it. Was that an Easter egg?
Oh man!
If there was a little pointy sword in it, it's like, oh, it's Kalendor. Sweet. All right.
Here we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. So now, I didn't even bother counting all the White Cloaks.
I need a sec,
from the tower there.
I need 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. Oh man. Yeah, this is just absolutely awful stuff. I went too far again. I'm really good at this, everyone. Tell, which you go through this, like they showed this little scene here for a grand total of maybe a half a second before they cut away. So, just to establish that Egwene's on the tower, but that's it. This is such a nightmare of a show. And the White Cloaks channel is going to start doing their little breakdowns of each episode. And I'm really not looking forward to that.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah, it looks like she's 20 stories high.
Wait, she's up there already?
Well, they had already sent her up. So actually, that brings up another good point.
So she's up there. That's why I said she's up there already. How did they not see him coming and just nuke him?
Yeah. So the Seanchan, Damane, and are all up there, and gave instruction to not do anything to defend their soldiers at the front of the gate.
Wait.
Just sit there and watch.
They were given instruction? Wait, you're saying, is that part of the show? They told them not to?
No.
Oh, okay.
They didn't. But they, why would you not? I mean,
they're waiting to get trebucheted, of course.
Yeah, because right. But she they're up there.
No, hold on. I've done nothing to promote the March Madness stream at all, Trip. So I won't start now. Okay, fuck you. Nobody's promoting any of my shit, Trip. So I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Actually, It's actually 9 p.m. Eastern because that's the time zone that matters. Trip.
Mountain time doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't exist.
But so she's up there. She's facing this way. Now you're seeing city over here, right? That looks like more city, more city. So I'm assuming that it's this way is where they came in. Because that's an awfully
the tower,
big gate.
the tower is like if you go back a frame.
Do I have to?
Like so you can get the like the end, like you can get the wide city shot of the city from the gate. Yeah, keep going back.
Yep. So before.
Yeah, just you can get the like when we were looking, like we could see the guards and stuff. Remember that one?
Oh yeah. Yep.
On the wall. There you go. The tower is off screen to the right.
Over here.
Yeah, there it is. That's the tower. So that's where she is. Why?
So
no idea. Apparently she thinks fucking the Iron Fleet is coming from behind her. Danny told her she forgot and she should stay on guard for the Iron Fleet coming from the rear.
So I'm trying to get the logistics of the layout right then. So we've got the gate here, the tower's here.
Yep.
So that means Egwene is on this side of the facing tower.
Correct. Yes.
Looking out over here, but we don't see the field out in that long shot.
No.
Because they fucked it up.
Right.
Because way over here to the right, off screen would be the ocean. Am I right?
The answer is they chopped down all the palm trees, Bido. Okay, they didn't want no damn trees in their shot. Okay. All right. Sorry. So you want to go back to the Egwene and we can try and figure out what the fuck.
Yeah.
They didn't want to have to do lush green gardens or fucking trees or anything. So, or they didn't want to. They just, they said sand. Everything in Randland will be sand. Okay.
It's probably sound like
I'm pooping. I have an axe. We all have axes for some reason. We don't even have swords. Why don't we have swords or lances? We have fucking axes.
To the tower. Daddy.
My axe is chafing my butthole. That was Ivram earlier tonight. Oh shit.
He's like, no, you put your sword on upside down, dumbass.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Should have took that thing off my saddle.
Okay. So then I guess right now they're heading toward Egwene, even though they turned right to get turning toward Egwene or what? Right? I mean, this is the problem because they are heading away from Egwene. If you had noticed the motion there,
them?
I think so.
No, I think that's Seanchan.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're not horses, but the show could fuck that up though. So
they could have, but I think that is Seanchan.
Okay, so up here should be the gate then.
Yeah. The palace should be like to the right of them. It doesn't quite look like it's there. They didn't pan up far enough for the gate, Mike. It looks like they didn't want to show the white cloaks coming in, so they put that weird angle on it, so they didn't have to show the gate. Is what I think.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so it's the Seanchan running this way.
Chris, you're absolutely right. They gave them the axes so Perrin could murder Jeffrem with one. Because remember, Perrin does not have a weapon in this show. He just picks up shit off the floor and uses it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not. Perrin does not have a weapon. Everything he uses in this fucking show, he picks up off the floor, and then uses it. He doesn't think to arm himself. He doesn't think to do any of that. The sword he had for some reason, where'd that go? I don't know. He must have stuck it up his ass and keistered it. I don't know where it's at.
No, it's probably with what's her name along with the Horn of Valere.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean that's an easy enough explanation. Makes sense ish. So yeah. So all right, so Aggie's up there watching the Seanchan come this way. The response, they cannot logistically think any of this makes sense.
Has any explained why Flopme is a desert in the show? No. Other than they were there on vacation and they liked the palace.
Yeah. Basically, it's pretty much a well-known thing that it is extremely easy to CG stuff into desert locations, more so than any other type of location. So that's why they go for it, because it cuts down on the expense.
Right. That's why Faldara was the way it was. That's why this is the way it is.
Right. And the entirety of Randland is an arid desert, except for the two rivers. It seems like. So Carrion will be a desert. They won't go to Camelin.
Parent is an MC. What am I missing here?
Isn't a main character.
Oh, that's true. He's not. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Yeah,
that's true. Actually, I know. I forgot. My bad. I know where his sword is. Massima's got it.
Oh man, that's why it can't be found.
He's just.
We will see Massima later.
Massima
may not be tonight.
He is sitting. Yeah.
We may get to a little bit.
We forgot we paid you to be in this show. Come on, get back in. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is people running. There really isn't. Again, when I say 14 and a half minutes, I am being generous, because the only action we've seen is them swing a club 3 times to hit 3 of the Seanchan. And that's it. Been it so far.
It's not a new, it's an abomination. The new, we don't let the new turning of the wheel excuse fly around here. I don't want to hear that nonsense.
Yeah.
It's another dimension that has nothing to do with Rand and Co. Yeah, that's probably closer. Perrin forgot his sword, yeah, just like he forgot his little dagger knife, and he forgot his axe, and he forgot his bedpost, and he forgot whatever that thing was that he used held while Avienda killed a bunch of white cloaks. Yeah, he forgot all those things.
Yeah. Now this shot here is actually surprising, because somebody is holding a sword by the handle rather than by the blade.
By the blade, true enough.
Which they have done 3 times in this season.
That must be Massima.
Right? Yeah. He's in disguise.
That's actually Massima, because he is in Seanchan armor when we see him.
Yeah, so it's okay. So now we get some wrestling here between a white cloak and
Big True, Big True.
So he swings. He actually.
Wait! I missed that. Hold on. Go back. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Quick cut.
Of course. Oh yeah, they're all quick cuts. That's another reason for all you haters out there. That's another reason why we have to take this frame by frame, because you can't make sense of these fight scenes. There are so many jump cuts within a second's time frame that it's impossible to tell what's going on.
Must have been a sale on machetes, and along with baseball bats, make up most of the Seanchan weapons. It's fucking true, too.
100%
true. Might as well. You should have got the swords and spears from Troy as well. That would have worked out better for you.
Okay.
All right. So,
and even like these panning shots,
blurry shit, man.
Everything is all so fast. So he's going to swing his sword. It looks like he actually might.
But what is he doing? Where's his shield?
Right there, behind him.
Back? I don't.
Yeah. Of course. Where else would you have it?
Like I'm trying.
This is not like the show's version of the Spear Sisters, where you have them watching your 6. as a white cloak, you've got to have your shield on your back. So so that the
Again,
only thing that has toe for the white cloaks is themselves.
They saw that move by Brad Pitt and Troy where he threw it on his back and it blocked an arrow, and they're like, "That was cool, bro." Shield on his back. Somebody watched a lot of Troy in this show. Okay,
right. So,
right. So he
comes across. It looks like he comes close to his head at least.
I don't even know how like that. Well, the blood came out of him, so.
Yep.
I'm not. Why didn't the Seanchan guy like try not to die?
Yeah.
Oh, got an arm on the back. Run him through. Run.
No, you gonna swing. What? Why waste the motion? Just run him through. What? You can work around the shield.
So wait, what? Where did this guy come from? Is that the guy he hit? What? What is happening? He hit him in the face?
Did he just punch him? Is that all it was? Like, hey, wait, I'm gonna hold this guy.
Wait,
you come here and punch him.
They didn't kill him? So wait a second. We're supposed to believe he hits him, the blood comes up. Apparently that was just he nicked him. His helmet flies off. Buddy taps him on the shoulder and is like, "Hey, yo." And instead of running him through,
I'm gonna put him in a chokehold.
Steady like a fucking switchblade and puts it up to his neck, and then his bro gets up and hits him in the face? Maybe?
Wow.
What the fuck? I don't even understand that. Just stab him in the back. It's an extra.
Right.
It's a bunch of extras fighting. Just have the Seanchan come up behind him and stick his sword through his back.
Yeah, right here.
Right there.
Run through. Or if you want to hold him, you can tell this guy here to just run him through.
What's the sword there? Like, you can see the sword going through my logo. Like,
right.
Oh, no, that's the guy holding the sword.
Oh, yeah. So this guy literally does just either punch or knee him.
He held him so his bro could punch him. I think. Like, it doesn't even... Did he punch him? I don't... You can't see the punch if he punched him.
Right.
So this has to be the guy that got hit in the neck, right? Because it's so fast. Right?
Yeah.
I would assume the same guy that he was fighting before, right?
So this guy still has enough energy to do this despite being sliced in the jugular.
Right. That's what it has to be, that guy, right? It can't be any other. Yeah. It has to be him.
Right. Well, it has to be because they haven't established anybody else coming into this shot to cause this to have this be in effect.
As a devoted fan and hypothetical leader of this project, I would not have allowed the release of such a substandard work. Irrespective of studio commitments, this adaptation is disappointing. Breaks my heart every time. Me too, buddy. Yeah. It's hard. It's really...
Disappointing is a nice way to put it.
It's just sort of like it's like, geez, man.
Yeah. I'm seriously considering sending all my receipts for all the bourbon that I have to Amazon for reimbursement.
I mean, this is just nonsense. Like, just kill him. Like, why didn't you just it's like why did it's not like just kill him.
Yeah.
There's another.
It's one thing if it's one thing if you've all been disarmed, then sure, take turns beating the shit out of each other. Yeah. But you've got a freaking sword,
and you have him you have him dead to rights. You're not. Yeah. Your soldiers, they invaded your stronghold. Kill him. Enemy combatant. Like I don't. It makes no. It just logistically. Just the whole thing, this scene almost sums up everything. It's like, what are you thinking here? Why do you think doing what you did here is better than just having the Seanchan stab him in the back and kill him, and then run off towards more White Cloaks?
Okay, so real quick here, What is that right there?
Is that his shield, or is that sitting on the
That-
ground? I can't
No,
tell.
that is. Let's see if it moves with him. Oh no, it doesn't move with
Oh,
him.
his shield
Okay,
is gone.
okay.
He didn't even have his shield. He left it with his horse that magically
So
disappeared.
yeah. All right.
Dovey,
So,
what up, buddy?
Dovey.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Dovey.
Because I thought that. Oh man.
Thank you for the gifted membership, sir. I salute you. Michael!
Nice.
Michael is Dragonsworn. Congratulations,
Sweet.
sir.
Good on
Welcome
you.
to the pack, brother.
Okay, so I thought that was his shield for a moment, so that when it got to this point here, when he was being held by Captain Butt Pirate, and this is a weird cut right here. Why do that cut?
It's just the weirdest thing. It's just like it sums up everything we've. It's like why, like it's like you wonder, like, if you got to sit down and you said, and you could ask them one fucking thing, right? Like, why? It's like you could almost bring this up and say, okay, the whole rest of the show is fucked, but this sort of why is this the choice you made?
Right. What hit the cutting room floor? Is either the cutting room so good, or is the cut that they couldn't include it because they don't like putting anything good on screen, or was it really the worst of the worst?
I don't fucking and Dovey, I just want to say thank you, dude, for all the support always. I hope you know. Hope you're well, buddy. Thank you. I predict that at some point this season there will be a golden shower scene, and at some point Moraine will give Land why not a Chicago sunroof without a car? Why not? Why not?
Why not? Right? Except there will be no female nudity whatsoever.
Season 1, Matt was always talking about people peeing in his mouth and telling him it was raining.
Right.
It's foreshadowing.
Well,
you guys distracted.
But that's the other thing, Thumb. I don't know if you recall back when there was a leak of the original first script. Yeah. And yeah, you, Steve, me, Salty, and probably a couple other people, we actually went through and read through that thing on air. And there were lots of it we couldn't read. It was so graphic that
the whole first scene was about
it was
finger banging
disgusting.
Freaking Egwene. Like, seriously, Rand finger bangs freaking Egwene all night in the freaking Wine Spring Inn.
Well, and Matt is going down on the one chick to steal her bracelet, but and they put it in there that this that the scenes were set up so that it emphasized not the male pleasure of the act, but the female. They wanted to diminish the man's pleasure aspect, but heighten the men. It was just kind of like, Mike, no, it was real,
100% real. Like I couldn't make Salty, because Salty was talking about it. I know the White Cloaks talked about it a lot too, but Salty had brought it up a few times. That's why he believes there were a ton of reshoots. There he is. Because the original script was too sexual, and they had to make a bunch of cuts. So contributing to Man of Nation's boost budget $10. Thank you, Bido, very much, man. Salty still got it. Yeah. So so seriously, like the first 30 minutes of the show was just going to be all sex and screwing and Rand Rand should have never the act that even happened in the show should have never happened, but it was even worse. So it was literally them just going at it like fucking hardcore in the end.
Well, and the original prologue of the show was not the books, obviously, and it didn't even turn out to be that either. But what they showed for the prologue of the whole show was Moron, in the original script anyway, it was Moron and Swan together hearing the prophecy that was put out by that was given by the blind chick. I can't even recall her name off the top of my head.
Yeah, whoever was in season 2, whatever.
Yeah,
most whatever. I forget her name.
But yeah, they stuck it in season 2, but it was supposed to be the original prologue. But what they did was when she gave the prophecy, it wasn't the exact prophecy. It was changed a bit, but she gazed to the general vicinity of Moron and Swan.
That's it.
And said and told them to kill the baby. So it was a prologue designed to sit there and promote abortion, basically. In my view, anyway. But it was dark.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's something we need to revisit before season 3 too. It was bad. It was strange, bad. Like strange. Like what was it? Like Thumb said, it's bizarre. The bizarre thing is that the studio execs could read Ray's first draft and still trust him to show run this production. He could have been fired on the spot, and he should have.
Yeah,
because holy shit, that's just. Dude, I remember his, when we heard it was, when the announcement came out, he's sitting on his fucking beach chair with Eye of the World open, and we're like, oh shit, he's reading the book, blah, 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 blah. The minute you got some script where the first fucking few lines are, Moraid and Swan, go kill the dragon now, and then, cut to Egwene and Rand having hot steaming finger banging all over the Wine Spring Inn after they've pushed her. It's like, what the fuck is this? And it's just, it's crazy.
Yeah, and the reason why
good timing, buddy. Good
right? But the reason why he wasn't fired on the spot, you got 3 letters, DEI. That's all that it was.
That's it.
And it's just
it is. What was it? I saw something, but it was an Asmongold video or something. One of the ex of from Blizzard was talking to, I think, the Quartering about just easy money to make some of this shit. That's why they're doing it. So I mean, it's becoming clearer and clearer that's the agenda that's rolling shit right now, and hopefully that money stream runs dry here at some point. I mean, I mean, look, this whole Sweet Baby Inc. thing is shined an even bigger light on what's the matter with. I mean, look, that's why I'm serious. I hope this whole bullshit with that and Gamergate too, I hope it floods over into entertainment, because it's no different. All the stuff that's happening with the game shit right now, with all that shit, is fully infiltrated all of our TV shows and movies, and it didn't get stopped because of cancel culture and all that bullshit. And that's why I hope bring on Gamergate, and everybody just needs to fucking just gatekeep the fuck out of your games and call that shit out. It's crazy.
Laugh at people who call you all the
hold the line and push back, and just start including movies and TV shows into your conversations about Gamergate, because it's all the fucking same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hold the fucking line. So sorry.
Yeah.
So this scene makes no sense. Again, like, I don't get it. One bit. Don't get it one bit.
No,
like,
not even close.
It's such a strange choice, other than just killing him and moving on. Like, it's such a strange choice. I don't get it.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Remember how we thought that was a White Tower scene when we saw this shit? That tower is in the middle of a desert. So all that shit around it is CGI. Remember we saw that in some of the promotional images? We thought it was like the top of the White Tower or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All that around it is CGI. Remember?
See? Because the desert is easy to paste over.
Yep. They just they just pasted that little tower. That I remember seeing promotional images of this tower just sitting in the middle of the desert. We thought it was the White Tower when we first saw it. It's the Tower of Flopme, because we all remember that, right?
Yeah. Yep. Is the scope of this off?
Well, I called that shit. How many times did I say that the fucking Sky Battle was just going to be up on some fucking bullshit tower? Mm-hmm. How many times did I say that shit? Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Fuck this show. God damn it.
So if we think about the shot from Egwene's point of view earlier, and then we consider
What?
this shot, is the
One-
scope off?
Holy shit. There's 7. Is it 1? There's 8 Damane up there. Holy fuck. They could just rout that army in a second.
Yeah.
There's 8 Damane up there.
Mm-hmm.
I think I do need a keyboard trip. You may be right.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I'm not gonna make it through rewatch. I don't know that I'm gonna make it through March Madness. I could fucking keel over and die.
Well, don't do that. Wait, at least wait till after Autopsy.
I have a glass bottle here. I'll fucking it's like I start bleeding out on fucking live stream.
Happy Gilmore.
And
That
then
shit.
watching Wheel of Time. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Something. So what about Egwene now?
So if we consider the shot from Egwene's shoulder earlier, right, overlooking the city. Now we rotate this. We kind of pan out a little bit. So a little bit. I mean, we pan out to where there's small figures. So I may be wrong in this, but those ships just. This is, I think, just how bad the CGI is. Those ships seem awfully close.
I don't know what they're doing. Why tactically like
yeah, the way they're organized too, like what's going on?
So like what, like this is why I joked that Danny told fucking the Seanchan to watch out for the Iron Fleet, because it's like they're defending the ocean where they are far superior, and they know it. They should know it anyways. They should know they're far superior to any naval force out there right now. They shouldn't have to do shit on that side. So why do you have 8 Damane on a tower as far away from the fucking wall as possible when you're getting attacked?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're right. There are 0 tactics in this show. 0. They didn't even think about tactics. They just thought about shot competition and fucking, we need miss, so let's have a bunch of young men fart that shit everywhere, and they can cover 18 million square fucking mile radius in fucking portcullis. Fuck those. Those aren't, like, you know what you should have done? Just got rid of the fucking portcullis. If you're not going to use the portcullis, just take the fucking thing off. And then I'm sure we would all be going, why is there no portcullis? But at least it's not fucking there. It's sitting there waiting to be closed, and they don't fucking close it.
Yeah.
So what in the, like, what? Why? I don't, like, think about that. Like,
you realize you do have to rename this stream to the portcullis episode.
The fucking poor, like, all the portcullis wants, since it's been made, it just wants to be used. Just wants to be, just use the portcullis.
You can sit there like Happy Gilmore, like, don't you want to go home? Don't you know that being down is your home? Why don't you go home?
The portcullis.
Answer me!
The portcullis is finally sitting there going, finally, close me. I'm gonna kill. What? Why aren't you closing me? What? I could have killed like 4 guys. Why haven't you closed? What? And it just fucking kills itself. Yep. Falls apart and dies and falls out of the wall. It's just like, fuck.
And basically the portcullis is left there to sit there and say, oh, my closing daddy must have gone out for cigarettes.
Me. The only guy that knows how to use the fucking hammer or the crank for the portcullis is on fucking break.
Right?
He comes back.
Sorry.
Like, fuck, guys.
Coffee.
He comes back and like, there's fucking white cloaks everywhere. Why don't you close the damn thing? You never taught us, man. You don't know how to use the thing. What do you mean? You're John the portcullis dude. Like, that's your job. You can't, like, you didn't teach anybody.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
so
portcullis master, Keith the Third, was on break. Get the portcullis master. We bring it in. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
the portcullis needs a heron mark.
Fucking like you picture
Oh,
like this
man.
guy's up on the top of the wall doing math. It's like I can't. How does it work? I can't figure it out. We should. God fuck. Too late.
Yes.
All 8 of them got in. At least the
Yeah.
bubble people got the other 220 of them.
I know. that is the most brilliant explanation of what happened to the cavalry. I mean, really.
They inhaled
It's
too much of their own smoke and died. They took
Oh,
them
my
souls out.
goodness.
At least all 220. We only got 8 left. Thank God. You might get off the hook, Keith. Portcullis guy. You may be okay.
So am I
Make
right
sure to
though?
shoot people in the thighs. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Am I right though? This tower looks way too close at the top to the water here.
It looks weird. It does look weird.
To be as tall as it is, or as it's portrayed to be. I think they've got the angle of the water wrong. And I think the ships are probably too small. Yeah.
Yeah, they look weird. They do look weird, and the stupid thing is also these have tactically now again. Remember, this is a show that ignores tactics, regular battle tactics. Remember, guys.
Yes.
So, but these ships are here, and it's by the ocean for tactics because tactically, this is Ishmael's plan. Ishmael's plan is to hide all of the Damane on these boats. So when Rand eventually comes up to the top of the tower, they can shield him.
Yep.
But we couldn't close a fucking portcullis.
By the way,
that is the stupidest plan I've ever heard.
Did Ishii ever say why he went up to the tower to begin with?
No, I don't think so.
So why is all this focus on the tower?
I don't know.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Is
there explanation because that's where the fiery dragon's going to be lifted up?
They don't know. Like, why is Jeffrem going to the tower? Why does he care?
Right.
There's nothing. Right now, that tower is the last place I want to be. There's 8 fucking Damane on it.
Right. And the only one that might have a reasonable explanation to go to the tower, the only other person would be Rand. Because he saw Egwene.
Is he being mad that they're treating Egwene so bad? So,
right, but he is the only one that has any sort of reason to head up to that tower, at all.
Well, I think they try to. I think they try to make it so Rand goes to the tower because of Egwene, and the rest of them go to the tower because of Rand. Now, how any of them know that either of them are up there is, that's another question. But that's what we're supposed to think. It's like, oh, naturally they're gonna. It's probably I
can feel him up there. My dick is pointing towards the top of the tower.
Oh, no. That was him whispering in his ear because they were in bed together during that little dream.
That's true. Is Rand
like,
pregnant now?
I can feel you in me.
Is Rand pregnant?
Why not?
That's pregnant.
Check that box.
Is the butt womb?
Yep. Oh man.
Hit that like button if you think Rand's pregnant. All right. Keith the portcullis guy. Is he off the hook, guys?
Why is there land over there?
Well, we all know Ishmael's not dead, Viking. So, yeah. What now?
Why is there land over there? I thought it was an ocean.
Wait, what? What? Hold on. Why is there land over there?
Yeah.
Because she shoots the cannon. Wait, what? because she shoots
the Moron's way over here to the way.
She's way over there, but it's all ocean over there when she shoots the cruise missiles, isn't it?
Pretty sure. Well, and I'm just trying to think geographically. I know that they don't give a shit about maps, but yeah. Anyway,
you're right though. That's why didn't they just? We're gonna have to look at that because I think they forgot. Oh, we're doing more interpretive dancing. Great, thank God. Stop throwing up all over my floor, guys. All right. Stop throwing.
Now I will say that fireball went out rather quickly.
Did it? I missed it. I was busy playing with their throw up emojis. Sorry, that was more entertaining.
Here we go.
Right.
Boom.
That was okay. Was that pointer chick? Was that the wait? But what is she shooting at?
Well, that's what we're going to see here. The old fireball. So she can firebend pretty well.
Yeah.
So
that's fine. I got nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Other than
I love that. But let's
I mean,
destroy the citizens of the city we just took over, rather than shoot them while they're charging.
They could have targeted lightning, but they haven't shown anything about the Seanchan caring about anybody yet. So I mean, I don't have a problem with that so much. I mean, it would be better if it was targeted lightning and that she just, hit white cloaks, because the Seanchan aren't about killing civilians, but
right.
I mean, the show didn't do the works, with how they're just an occupying force and basically let them self-govern and stuff like that. So
right, it's an assimilation force, right? It's just
so
we're gonna take you over, you assimilate.
That's why I think lightning would have been better, but it's not the worst thing, right? I mean, if we're being fair. Now the worst thing is now that Egwene, Princess Egwene, Heart of Hearts, the heart of the cards up here, decides that she's so good and she hates the White Cloak so much that she's willing to kill innocent people to kill White Cloaks.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Because for some reason the collar has absolutely no effect on her here. Like, she has the ability to not do what she's told.
Wait, what did they tell her to shoot?
Well, everybody else is shooting.
All 8 of those White Cloaks are fucked. Do you see the amount of fireballs they're shooting off that tower?
Right. And here she's being told to do it.
Why didn't she? So yeah, you're right. So because she's unbreakable.
Okay, so now she sees White Cloaks and she hates White Cloaks for what they did to Perrin in her last season.
Yeah.
So now she's going to unleash this fireball of fireballs.
And that is fucking
Hold on.
Wait, what happened? What? Where
the fuck did all these guys come from?
Wait, what the fuck? Where are all the Seanchan at, by the way?
I know, right? I mean, they literally just they film these fight scenes and then intersperse them periodically throughout the episode, I think.
I also don't understand how they think we can take the whole pacifier thing seriously. They look ridiculous every time. It just looks ridiculous. It looks so ridiculous. Like, how do we think? It just looks ridiculous. Stop it. It should be able to talk, and then we can still see the mole though. They still haven't. They still got to shoot that side, man. I don't get it.
Oh, look! Hey, here's some fighting.
I don't know why they have pirate swords, but other than that, fine. It looks like they're using like scimitars. She didn't channel attach that add-on for a long time, huh?
Yeah. Okay, let's see if there's actually something to see here. So we got a sword swing.
Guy on there. Oh, sword to sword attack. That was pretty lame. That White Cloak in the center frame should be dead, but the Seanchan guy decided to block his swing that wasn't swung yet instead of just sliding across the stomach. Or stabbing.
Yep.
Stabbing is a pretty good,
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Okay, so
see,
swing So hold on. Sword to sword,
Okay.
right? So his sword's all the way down here, right? He's recoiled the sword behind him. That's amazing. That's a hell of
Wow,
a sword swing.
man, he did not
He's
skip arm day,
he
did he? God
he
damn.
like he like hit him over 9,000 and shit.
Fucking the
So
rock
now,
swinging the sword around.
like, he is wide open to attack, right?
Yeah.
Where does he swing his sword?
Please tell me his sword, the other guy's sword. I didn't.
He's gonna go after this guy right here.
Are you serious? Wait, why is there a cloak flying in the air? What the
Oh,
fuck is
just
that?
reasons. It was a weird jump cut again.
God, like
I mean, it's,
why is every like part of this fight scene one swing and then jump cut out of the way? Like, dude, like what a fucking like my god. What why is his cloak up in the air? What happened there? Did he
Well, I think
throw
is
his
it this
cloak?
guy's?
Is it that guy's?
I think it's that guy's.
Okay. Because it looked like he threw his cloak up in the air at him.
Yeah. All right. So this guy comes. He's with a downswing on the sword.
He's like,
But
my
the
shield is
downs-
gone again. It's my,
Are you,
I put my horse. I had to protect my horse with my shield.
what?
Wait, do that again.
Holy
Why
shit!
does
Are you
nobody
kidding
stab
me?
anything? Stabbing is a good way to kill people.
All right,
Why
so
is
he's
nobody trying?
so
Okay,
he swings down.
down at nothing, probably.
I'm going to assume it's the same guy. It cuts here.
Why has he got his sword up to his throat? Is number one. Why
But
has
if he, well, but no, but he came down with that. How is it that this guy's blocking his sword with his hands?
Wait, he's got his hands on the sword?
I believe
He
that's
does.
his hand.
What in the fuck? Okay, what happens?
Now he gets repelled by what? I don't know.
He didn't even kick him or nothing.
Yeah, this guy's sword is way down at his side.
Did he? He didn't headbutt. Like what?
Yeah, I want to see that guy's right hand was way down with
You know
his
what
own
I'd
sword.
rather see? You know what I'd rather see? You know how everybody, when you watch Braveheart, right? There's always that scene after the big battle where you're looking at the extras in the background, and there's those two guys, right? You know the scene I'm talking about, where the guys are just doing like,
Oh, okay, yeah, I think
just
so.
like barely hitting each other. Let me, you know what? I gotta, because like after the big battle in Braveheart, there's just two guys in the background, just sort of like going through the motions. At least it looks like they're sword fighting,
Right.
right? It's. I would rather see that than this shit.
Okay, so this Seanchan's right hand has his sword down at his side. So I think that the sword, the hand that's on that sword, I think is the White Cloak's. So he's pressing down.
He's doing
with
this?
his sword.
He's like this.
Yeah, pushing down. I think like this. I mean, it kind of actually almost looks like he's going like this in a way, where he's holding it palm up again because he's retarded.
He's 100% not trying to cut him.
Right, because I don't see what this guy. This guy looks like he might be. The Seanchan's left hand might be on the White Cloak's handle hand. Okay.
Ooh, I might be able to do this. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can get to it.
Okay. James Alexander says male channeler confirmed. That's right.
Oh. You're going to find the scene. Where is it?
And 100% Gadfly 1950s stage combat is much better than this crap. Dude, Errol Flynn in Robin Hood. I mean, that stuff, campy, fun as hell, really good. Obviously it's in there just for performance art. But it was fun. It was enjoyable. This thing is just insanely stupid.
I found it. I fucking found it.
Nice. And by the way, Steve, so 14 minutes, 38 seconds is this video. We haven't hit the 2-minute mark yet.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Right.
All right. So here we go. So I want you to here. So it's on Paramount Plus. So here, let's see if I can get to it here. So up here, like you're gonna. I think this is the guy's name. Okay, here we go. Oh, dang it! Did I go too far? I went too far. Damn it! He's about to scream a lot. Oh, here they come. There. Okay, it's this guy right here. This guy right here. Watch what this throw back there. like right, like at least it looks like he's just like it's like at least they're fighting. Can we get some more of that, please? Like
it's much better than what we've got in this.
I mean, think of Braveheart too. Oh my God!
Oh, what a great exercise in how you construct fight scenes, how you tell a story in fight scenes. I mean, just everything in that movie.
I always find that in the background on there. They're just like, I think
historical accuracy was shit, but man, it was still.
It was entertaining as fuck. So no, the jump cuts are it's horrible. It's like it's really like one hit jump cut, one hit jump cut, one hit jump. It's like Jesus Christ.
Right.
Can you let him breathe or something? Jeez.
Right. So here he gets repelled, I think, by this guy's left hand that was on his hand on the handle of his sword, while this sword that was getting pressed into his neck, maybe, but we don't know really how he's handling it, if it's palm up or
down. What else is nuts about this? He has 2 legs.
Yeah. He has 2 legs. Well, but look, none of the legs are extended.
That's what I'm saying. I know. He kick him.
It's what repels this guy.
I like the Male Chandler confirmed theory by James. I'm digging the Male Chandler confirmed.
Unless I'm reading too much.
No, you're not, dude. He's repelled by nothing. At least that's what I'm saying.
Is he repelled, or is he using it and he's slicing through the guy? Because that turn at the end.
Well,
I want to make sure.
Slice anything.
Right. I mean, that's a chop, but then they cut to where he's holding it down.
So but he's holding. Look how he's holding his sword.
Yeah, he gets repelled. He doesn't slice.
He pushes him back. No. He. Well, maybe he is. Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be a kill shot.
Well, but the way it came down before he sliced, which would make sense with this show, considering they consider this swinging at somebody's head.
I think it's supposed to be like a neck slice, is what I'm thinking, and he's got his hand on it to protect the dude's head.
Possibly, because that guy's head kind of dropped and it came back up.
Does he fall over?
Of course, well, guess what happens here? You're gonna be surprised. Yeah. Hey, look at that! Now, I want to highlight this. Okay, so we've gone through. You were talking swing, cut, swing, cut.
Yeah, and
we're going to show you how quick this goes. Eggy gets pissed, yada yada yada, and then here it comes. There, boom, cut, done.
Yeah, that was supposed to be slash the way he did it,
and that was normal speed. That is what they presented on TV. How where's the storytelling in the fight scene, right? How do you present momentum in a fight? Is it just by watching Seanchan's soldiers fall down, and then the next scene you're watching White Cloaks fall down, so the Seanchan have momentum? You're not showing really anything that actually presents a flow of battle at all whatsoever. It is just swing, cut, 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 cut. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, the good, you have your
Right there. Look, he
the
connected.
guys winning, the bad guys repelled, and then they fight back and overcome the odds or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's none of that. It's just a bunch of people hacking each other. Oh,
Yep.
and now she's going to throw the Uber for, so of her own choice again. Remember, she is in the ADOM.
Right.
And it's not her fucking Suldom that makes her channel. She decides to do it.
Yep.
She's a Gweenie, the dragon. Good night,
Never
Michael.
mind.
Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a
Good night, Michael. Thanks for being here, brother. By the way, that would fry your face off. Looks oddly phallic.
She threw the penis fire. The penis fire
burns.
weave. Oh my god, the burning pea weave. Oh my god.
Egwene shot syphilis all over the city. Oh my goodness.
Oh, fuck me, dude. It burns. You all now have the AIDS. Go.
Oh my.
You're now all pregnant.
Like compensation.
Boom fire. Hell yeah. Boom fire. I like it. All right.
So which is funny.
Uber fireball.
Yep.
Hadouken! Oh, sorry. I just
right.
So good. Why is there a baby fireball?
That's
is that somebody else shooting fireball? Is that did they have another person shoot another fireball?
Yeah,
to see how much bigger Egwene's fireball is?
That's exactly what they did. So here are my sound effects. Hold on.
Fuck you. Oh my God.
Boom, pew.
They did. They totally did.
Yep.
They totally fucking had two little mini fireballs get shot.
And pew.
Hold on, just the next frame. The next frame here, not that one. Go one. You can see the side by side of the fireballs.
Yeah.
That.
Oh yeah. I mean,
like how much? Like anybody that doesn't think Egwene is Rafe's favorite character, it hasn't been paying attention.
Right. So here it comes, and boom.
Dude, she fucked up that pot. What was that she shot at?
She shot at the ground. But apparently fire spreads like that.
Oh man, she shot a mortar, man. She just Jesus
Yep.
So let's sum that up. She decides she knowingly stops. She's so strong that she now stops a command, even though she's in the ADOM, and then she's where'd that horse come from?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is there a horse there?
A good question.
Why do the women of the Wheel of Time hate horses? I'm so strong. Boo! I shot it out of my chest.
This is what makes it
out
like
of her chest too.
This shows what kind of a bitch she is in this show, because she's showing restraint somehow. Let's put aside the premise of her showing restraint, even though having the collar on, right? But she is showing restraint because she doesn't want, at least I'm assuming anyway, she doesn't want to harm the citizens that are trying to run away from the fighting going on within the walls of the city. But she sees a fucking white cloak and she's like, oh well, fuck this shit, and then she just fucking yeets a fireball out there.
Well, and that's Chris. That's another thing. It's a real lack of understanding. She should be throwing multiple weaves. That would show that she's a better channeler. It should be just one giant one. She should be throwing, like you said, multiple. She should be just heaving. Where it takes them a minute to fucking do one, she should be just heaving fireballs out, rapid fire. Should just be boom, 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 right? Like consolidating weaves faster than other people. No, we're just gonna like what did she shoot? Is that just a fucking? Did she really shoot TNT? Like, is that the fucking TNT to make the explosion look bigger that she shot? Like, what the fuck did she shoot?
Yeah, the ground. She literally shot the ground. But that's going to explode and spread because apparently it's a gas ball. Jesus. And they're all going to fly back.
Bro, Egwene is so strong.
Okay, hold on. Shoots, explosion. They fly back. Cut. These people fly back. Where's the fireball explosion?
Well, they blew them too far away.
Yeah, sure. That's a heck of a blast radius.
Yeah, man. That guy got thrown upside down. Holy shit!
Oh, look at him.
Holy shit! Wow, she's so strong. She shoots fireballs from her chest. It's still going. It's still breaking carts and shit. Holy moly!
My cabbages!
My cabbages!
I'm so glad I watched that cartoon now.
So good, man. The cartoon is so good. It's so good.
It is.
My cabbages! Oh my god!
There's the horse.
There's the horse that they hate.
That was in there for some reason.
Yeah, why is there? I don't understand why there's a horse there all of a sudden.
And then she's all out of breath and everything because she's
like
just boss bitch.
Dude, that was one fucking fireball, fucking hose.
Like,
what the fuck is that?
Chin up, like, oh, look at me, I'm so powerful. Ooh, yes, your penis is so big, Egwene.
What are we doing here?
Now she's gonna turn her to. Oh, yep, and there's her boss.
Good job.
Who's a her, but really is a him.
I'm the worst because you didn't listen to my command. You just did it on your own, and I didn't know it because I'm stupid. Is this where they get trebucheted?
Pretty soon.
Why? Spit the fucking pacifier out. You would breathe better.
Right.
Fuck.
Oh no. Is this what I think it is? Yep. Here we go.
Oh fuck. Can I go to the bathroom? Are we gonna end on Turok?
Yeah, probably a good idea to end.
Let me go to the bathroom real quick because I may piss myself. Give me a second. Fucking Christ.
Oh my goodness. Aren't you guys so happy you tuned in for this? The Great Sword Duel. Yes, absolutely right, James. Yeah. Oh, Max, you got a request in for the Lan Peen video. That's... do I have access to be able to do that? Wonder if I do. I don't know that I do. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, I do. Here we go.
Could be a record.
Oh.
That counts. How long? Keep timing.
Gotta get that weed in there, you know. The artsy fartsy part. Yeah, baby.
Max requested the P video, so I looked here. I'm like, I found out I actually, since you have let me have rights, I have the ability to do
Yeah,
that.
man, you got, of course. Yeah, like I'm glad you have the rights, because every time, yeah, I mean, I don't know how you don't use that for every pee break. I mean,
Seriously,
and then the touching
actually,
tree hug at the end. I mean, you know, with the
I know,
with the
right?
close up shot on the fucking weed. I still don't understand what the fuck
Right.
that is. Like, I'm Shiriam. I like to sit on benches.
Yep.
I love nature. I'm going to hug this tree. Weed, and it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, and yes, Viking Moose, I agree. The demonic collars are among the most annoying things in the show. It is saying a lot. And like, honestly, like, one of the most annoying things is like, so here this might be a hot take, right? But I feel like the whole reason that they made these collars this way is so they could do the 2 scenes where they hang people from fucking rocks with it without hurting without choking their actors or actresses. Because not only does Egwene fake being choked on a wall, that's how she ends up killing what's her face. So I would almost put money on it. They designed them this way, so they could hang them on the wall and not have them be afraid of choking or some shit. Instead of, you know, like fucking, you know, acting. Instead of whatever the fuck they're doing. It's like, dude, you're being hung by your back. You're not getting choked. What are you doing? It's stupid.
Yep. 100%. Let's see here.
So my favorite part of this scene is when the heron on his sword hilt magically appears and disappears.
Yes.
By the way, that is on the March Madness list. White Cloaks Friday. Don't forget March Madness accumulation. We'll all be going over the worst moments. Alex has done a lot of hard work clipping it up. I'm going to try and help him finish tomorrow when I get some time. But it's going to be a fun time making fun of this garbage. So don't forget to check it out Friday.
Yep.
Okay, Jim, and yes, and that is also why so much of this shit is infuriating. Is we've been waiting years and years and years and years for this shit, and then it's over in half a fucking second.
Yeah,
this is not just bad like story writing; it is disrespectful to the source material and to all of us, because this should have been a fucking hugely epic moment.
Yeah,
hugely.
So we'll go through this. We'll autopsy the shit out of this, and then I will show you my edit of this.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's far fucking better.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. So.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, Thumb. They went through the whole thing and didn't realize. They're like, oh shit, we have no reason like for this line to be said. We better CGI a heron on the back of his sword hilt. It's like, how is that, like, you've gone the whole fucking this is episode 8 of season 2. You have gone all through all of this, and nobody on the props management team, none of the directors, none of the choreographers, none of the actors pointed out, oh hey, there's no heron on the hilt, so episode 8 makes no sense. We go, oh let's see what it takes to get a heron on your blade and on this side of the world. Because there's no heron there. The whole fucking show, and they just realize here that there's no heron there. And then they don't bother to CGI it on for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
They just do it here and then it's gone. It's like,
you
care that little about you that just shows the lack of care for the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Because you can't even bother to just CGI the fucking thing on the hill. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But you're right. It's insanely disrespectful because this is like, if there was like the sky battles, awesome. There's no one that's going to argue against the sky battle. You know, you want to take separate moments. Matt blowing the horn, and them,
Yeah.
you know, but everybody having a discussion with the heroes right there. Like, oh, lose your. It's always about a woman. You know, good stuff. Even Egwene, her whole so her reaction to seeing the White Cloaks in the book, she completely blows up the ground.
Yeah,
because she's been for the past 6 months has been figuring out how to use Earth. You know, you have all these epic little scenes that are just absolutely incredible, and they get all minimized to bullshit like we'll see throughout the rest of this autopsy as we get to it in the coming weeks.
yeah. And this right, and right. So they CGI the heron in for this scene, but fell back to the blade heron for the tower scene where Rand gets his brand on his thumb, not his palm. Right. So they
Right.
couldn't. So instead of leaving the heron on there and putting it on his palm, but just leaving it fucking CGI'd on there or whatever the fuck they want, they just said, "Well, fuck, that's too hard. Just have him grab the blade because that makes a
Right.
lot of sense." And Grifter,
Right.
you're right, 100%. And that's why that video of him watching episode 8 was the stupidest thing that Dusty Wheel has ever done, because it's all on record of all them cringing and fucking going, "Whoa, that was stupid, and why would you do this?" And Brandon Sanderson being live going, "I really," he said it. It's the one scene
Yeah.
I shouldn't say the one scene, but one of the scenes he was most looking forward to was the sky battle, and they decided not to do it.
Yep. Put it up on the tower.
They didn't even try.
He hated this. The other two hated this, but they backed off on it because, well, they want the.
They backed off because they
Amazon
realized they were
bucks.
being too negative. You're not allowed to be
Right.
negative.
You know, they don't, because they have absolutely no integrity, and so they backed off. It's like, own it, own what you feel. You don't have to agree with people, but if it looks bad and your reaction clearly says this is shit, then okay, be honest with yourself.
They're the ones that should be calling this shit out the most. And
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is some incredibly stupid looking stuff. How do you take
is that a
yourself
dude? I get it doesn't matter, but I just like it. Look, I don't know. Whatever. More insane clown posse shit. Like I'm looking forward to their new album.
And this guy is
Hurricane is whatever the fuck we all called it too. How is he? You know, you want to know the answer to how is he gonna fight in that shit? He's not. That's the fucking answer.
Yep.
Like, because that's what we all said. How is he gonna have a sword fight with the nails, with his fucking those shoulder pads that he's fucking got on? How is he gonna have a sword fight? This is a blade master. How's he gonna sword fight?
Yep.
Answer is, subvert you. Nope. Not gonna have a sword fight.
Yeah. Let's see what it takes. This is hilarious.
Well, then also, like, the explanation of why they did this is just, like, mind-blowing. It wouldn't make sense for Rand to fight him because he didn't learn how to sword fight. It's like...
No shit.
Well, yeah, that's your fault, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? You know this is a big moment coming up, and you did nothing. That's you.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Well, but at least he was shown sword forms by the one insane dude in the place
Errol,
he was working at. Errol, yeah.
But no, but even if they didn't even, that's what we all thought they were going to fall back on for this fight scene. Remember, we're all like, oh, well, that's how he's going to fight Turok because Errol fucking faked it. Nope, they didn't even do that. They just said he didn't learn sword forms, so it would be stupid for him to beat Turok. And it's like, what? You're not even going to fucking fake it?
Oh man, this armor.
It's so bad.
Like you if you got stuff wrapped around the outside of your shoulder, how are you gonna get your arms up to be able to do the things you need to do when sword fighting? I mean, hell, look at NFL players. They don't get full range of motion. They have to tilt themselves sideways to get their full range of motion. Because of the shoulder pads. So what? How are you going to perform like a blade master?
They will not
with
do
that shit on.
He won't. There's no way they're doing his fire sword. They won't do it. There's no way.
Yeah. No.
They can't, right? It melts here. Right? His sword didn't melt when he stabbed Ishii, did he?
No, he pulled it out.
No, he pulled it out. So yeah, that's it right there. They're not doing his fire sword.
Yeah. No, that's they're not going to do that. I would be shocked as shit if they do Kalimdor. You had called that earlier.
There's still tons of people that think they're going to start with Tyr, and they may.
They're in too much of a rush to get the Do My Swells. They are.
Yep.
They are.
I'm gonna say it again here. I still fucking think. I think this season's gonna end at Do My Swells. It's gonna be a complete clusterfuck.
Which means they'll stick Do My Swells out in the Threefold Land,
or some bullshit. Yeah,
right. They'll stick there because the other reason why they're going to go out and do the whole Shadow Rising stuff is because the setting is the desert, and you can do so much stuff in the desert.
Yep,
a lot cheaper.
No, I think they'll skip the whole Couladin thing, and they'll because. I mean, that'll also be, but like, look, it's a double-edged sword here. That's also a clear sign that this will be it, because Rafe is on record saying that's the scene he most wants to do. So that's why I think they're going to rush to it, because this three may be the last season. I hope. I mean, knock on wood, but. If Do My Swells is shoved into episode or to season 3, then that might actually signify, be a sign that there won't be a 4. But what did you notice? Sorry.
Is this the tips?
Hold on. You want me to tell you how? I'll tell you how. It'll be ice. It'll be Aes Sedai versus
shit.
It'll be Aes Sedai versus Wise Ones in Aiel, and like bad Aes Sedai versus Wise Ones in Aiel, and that's it. You'll have Black Sisters and the Forsaken, and then you'll have then the Wise Ones will show up, and then the Aes Sedai will show up, and it'll be Aes Sedai, Wise Ones, and Aiel versus the Dark guys, with Rand on his knees somewhere, crying.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna bring in Asher, man.
No.
Too cool. It's too cool. There will be no Tame either. Tame won't exist. We haven't heard Mazrin's Tame name once.
Yeah, it's and that's the thing, is like they are in such a rush to get through stuff, because I think they know their time is limited.
Yeah.
By the time they were midway through the filming of season 2, they had already announced the season 3 was.
Well, and they've already changed what they said they're filming. It went from it's going to be part of. So it was originally supposed to be just Shadow Rising. Now they're saying there's bits of Dragon Reborn and Shadow Rising. Now they're saying there's bits of Dragon Reborn, Shadow Rising, and Fires of Heaven. So is it that big a leap that they're just going to skip all of Lords of Chaos and go to Do My Swells? I don't think so.
Oh man, I hope Moron dies.
She won't. There's no way.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like they'll ham-fist all this stuff in so much that it's they won't be able to explain all that they're going to add in, just like they haven't been able to explain any of this stuff, really, in all honesty. The stuff that they added in season 1 nonsense.
Anybody that's an actual fan of the Wheel of Time thinks, how do you do this with no Asherman? Which is true. You can't, but they will.
Yeah.
They'll just replace any Asherman with Aes Sedai. That's it. And Logain will walk around bubbling like an idiot.
So I'm trying to anatomically look at this here. Like when you see, that looks like a thumb, doesn't it?
Where are we? Yeah, it does.
And these are index fingers.
So he does reverse grip on this shit?
That's what I'm wondering. But if that's the case, where are the fingernails for these two fingers?
Yeah, they're gone. Are the nails CGI?
You're right. I mean,
yeah, they had him try to pull the sword with the nails, and they said we can't. We gotta take him off for this scene. Yeah, his wrist is definitely open. Yeah, it's a reverse grip.
Yeah.
So they took the nails out, which they should have. The nails should have been just gone. The nails look stupid. The nails should be 80 feet long. Yeah, we're definitely reverse grip. Yep. The nails are back in there, though.
Oh, so he pulled it out like this, and kept his his middle and index finger out as he pulled it out. Oh man, this gets dumber and dumber and dumber. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm sure Swordmaster is gonna hinder his grip like that, just so he can have some fucking nails, right? Yeah.
So then he's gonna flip the sword over. Oh, okay, so it was a cut to a few seconds before that.
I still wish he poked somebody with the nails.
No, they did that jump cut so that the sword was now in his hand correctly.
Yep.
Because they didn't want to. He couldn't obviously flip it correctly.
Yeah, I think he probably dropped it trying to do it too many times and said, "All right, we'll just jump cut it. We do it everything else."
So he brings it over this way and then comes back over for his attack pose over here. Why?
So, Grifter, I think we're closer to seeing Sanderson's stuff being adapted than you think. I hope he waits and finds the right thing or just does it himself. But
yeah,
I know he's in talks, so we'll see. I hope you're right though, or he waits till all this bullshit fucking goes away, or he's just a complete asshole about what they do with it.
Okay.
I wonder if he jerks off with that. Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
very carefully.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're going to watch this in real time here because this is silly. I mean, you just watch his fingernails flapping all over the place. You know, this is just ridiculous. It's so dumb. Are you ready, Steve?
Oh, God. Randall Thor, the coward.
Yep.
And then he does.
Hold on.
Blossom of Fire, isn't it? That's like a weave he doesn't learn till Crown of Swords. Wait, no. The Blossom of Fire. Which one is this? Which weave is this that he has no reason to know? This is one of these super advanced weaves that he has no business knowing right now.
Right. Exactly. Well, but it's a weave that he doesn't know right now. Because he's not fucking Lanfear at the moment.
Gotcha.
But he could be looking at Turok and pretending Turok is Lanfear naked. And then that's what gets him the ability to spew the fireballs.
That's a fucking great question. You've seen some of these women with these long ass, they curl and shit. They go everywhere.
Right. They're nasty.
They are. So, like, whatever.
Right.
Like I know that's not what I pictured with the longer nail on the fingers.
No, it
I
should be
pictured it a little bit longer and lacquered blue, or whatever. Like
Yeah.
whatever. Oh my god.
like if you've seen like guys who do finger picking on classical guitars, if you see their thumbnail or their picking hand nails, they're really long, and I'm thinking longer than that, like
Yeah.
probably twice as
Yeah,
long.
just like
Yeah,
so you can notice it.
inch and a half or two
It's
beyond
immediately
beyond the tip.
noticeable that they're of the blood or of high rank, right?
Right.
You don't have to have it as long as my fucking penis. Oh, sorry, no, that's not
Right.
right.
Oh, we
Not
did
that long.
forget one action scene
Oh, which one?
when Soroth gets her nails cut.
Well, when is that?
Oh, that's probably in
Episode 7?
episode 3 or 4 or 5, somewhere around there.
Okay, well we can bonus it up.
No, I'm not worried.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking Syrah. Oh my god.
All I know is I remember it was one of those. It was after the Loyal and Ingtar got taken captive, because Ingtar had all the eye makeup on his. I started calling him Jasmine from Aladdin.
Yeah, how do you wipe your ass? That's another good question. Yeah, they're not supposed.
Right.
I thought they're just sort of long, and they were painted according with your station.
Yep.
So
Yep. How is that an action scene, Max? Well, how is any of this an action scene?
And only the pinky and ring fingers, right? Yeah, because the Seanchan know you actually like have to be able to use your hands for shit. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Let's
Okay.
do it. Like this is a weave that should not. Like if he can do this, why doesn't he just kill all the Seanchan right now?
Yeah. Right. So you just.
If he can do this, he wins already. Like there's nothing stopping him.
Yeah. And then the jump cut rewound for special effect, I guess.
And this is because it's the scene in Tyr when they're all on his knees when he kills him with the fucking fuck you. Right, it drives me fucking crazy. Like they say that shit like they like, oh yeah, well there's that scene where he kills people in the stone and they die and they stay on their knees. So that's what we were doing. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
How about you do the scene?
Right.
You're not paying homage to anything. Fuck off. No, he is zero damage, of course, because he has super throat aim.
And again,
like that is mastery over the one power right there. He is a master.
Yep. Completely destroyed this guy, who the show was kind of setting up as someone to be reckoned with. And you've taken this character that should have been somebody to reckon with, and you've completely minimized him to nothing.
Jim, that'll be I won't watch it because, well, there's nothing to know about season 3 right now, so he's just trying to find content.
Yeah.
Other than it's going to be terrible. I'd be interested if there is something other than that. Just if there's actually something interesting he has to say, and you watch it, let me know. Like, I don't do much React content, but like I find it very hard to watch the show channels.
Yeah. So Rand has the only action in this scene that goes on for like close to a minute, probably. But it just.
I can only conclude that they wanted to prevent Rand from becoming a badass swordsman as a middle finger to book fans. He will never learn the sword properly in the show. Remember when we saw that bullshit Land's sword kata, and everybody and people, I shouldn't say everybody, but people were like, oh, this must be where he teaches Rand how to do sword. Nope, that was just him doing sword fighting with his shirt off in front of Maxim and Ivron and fucking Alana so he could fill the third hole, right? You're probably right. He's never going to learn how to sword fight properly because they just why would he when he can do just weaves like that?
Right. I don't know if the sound will come through on this.
It should.
Okay, let me try here. So let me know if you can hear this.
Can
you hear that?
Yep. Stand aside.
Yep.
You could hear. You could hear it.
Yep.
Okay. So here is the scene.
Don't claim me, bro. All right.
Oh.
I'm
shit,
kidding.
Yeah.
No. As long as you don't do it don't matter. You have to.
I know this. I know this got claimed. Even though I broke it up, it still got
I don't
claimed.
care.
40 seconds long, and it got claimed.
At this point,
yeah.
I can help it out.
Here we go.
You people did this to her. A heron-marked sword. Let us see what is required to earn the heron blade on this side of the ocean.
There you go. Super Mario. Oh my god, he got a fire flower. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oopsie daisy. There you go.
And that's
Moth
how it
bitches
should.
in another castle. Oh my god.
You know that's right.
Of course, they're saying that what are they saying that on fucking? Yeah, and fucking Rand's gonna do something he's done in the books at some point. Sure.
And they processed. They said the same thing for season 2, if I'm not mistaken.
They did, yes, 100%. Now they're saying Rand will learn the sword in season 3, and Matt will get his big 2v1 staff. Why? Like. That's
right.
This is the thing. Why it's too fucking late.
Yep.
You know why it's too fucking late? The whole scene is about how much of a badass Matt really is, going up to the best swordsman in the fucking world. I mean, they might not be the best swordsman yet, but they're two warders in training who are getting trained by some of the best swordsmen in the world. He goes out and whips their fucking asses, half sick and hungry.
Mm-hmm.
What's he gonna fight them with his bedpost and cut their fucking their swords in half with his fucking lightsaber dagger? Like, it's too late.
Yep.
It's over. There's no point. It's move on.
Yep.
It's like you fucked it up. Like, why even bother? Go forward. There's plenty of more shit for you to fuck up. So just go forward.
Yeah.
How are they gonna do it? I know. So Matt's gonna end up in Camelin if they even do Camelin. I'm half of a thought they still might not do Camelin.
I don't think they will. It involves too much, and I mean, and what's interesting about this is, like, of all the stuff that they say they want to achieve in season 3, which is book 4, in order to sit there and put in Matt getting his real thing, that does occur in book 4.
So how?
But if Rand is going to learn the sword, that means you have to take stuff from book 1 and 2 and insert that into this, which takes away from you to be able to present the Shadow Rising.
Well, so just think about this. So how are we? For those things to be, because we'll so we're done with the fight scenes now. Now speculation, because like I haven't looked. So maybe I need to get back to making some article videos, because I haven't really looked at articles in a while. Like, because, well, you know. Personal stuff, feeling bad, all that shit. So maybe I need to get back to doing some of that shit. But think, how are we going to split our characters up? So Rand is going to the waste. We know that. So that means Moraine and Land are going to the waste. So is Egwene going to the waste? Probably. That's
gonna have to.
So, but for Matt to get his fight with Gawain in Galad, it's gonna like they haven't even like. They're lying about that because one of the brothers isn't even going to be cast. It's going to be one.
Mm-hmm.
So who's he going to 2v1? So
Right.
to do that, that means Matt has to go to Camelin with Elaine, or go to the White Tower with Elaine, or go to Ebu Dar with Elaine, or go. So Matt's not going to go to the waste, which we all know. That's why he has his bedpost dagger. So Matt's not going to do any of his fucking cool ass shit in the waste. And part of me thinks that fucking Screen Rant, or was it Collider, fucking post about things you can do to fix missed scenes, or fix the Turok fight. Part of me thinks that was a slip up, and they're actually going to have Rand 1v1 Couladin instead of giving it to Matt, because Matt's not going to the waste. So
they won't have Couladin. Did they cast Couladin yet?
I don't know.
I doubt Couladin's in it.
Yeah, tell me you're right. It was 100%. 100% was 100%. Abby, yeah, you're probably right. But it's like, how many times can you get just like we've been on to this shit for fucking since episode 1 fucking came out. Like all of us intelligent people, or maybe we're just not in denial. That they're just lying. They're just flat out lying.
Yep.
Because
they have been the entire time.
Because they nobody's watching it. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody knows what the fuck the Wheel of Time TV show is, and they need to try and get book viewers back every time that they release their season of shit. So they lie. Some people go, oh, well, let's maybe. And then, half the viewership is probably us fucking hate watching it, calling the shit out.
Yeah.
So, like, parents apparently going to the Two Rivers because they rebuilt that shit just to blow it up again. They'll probably blow that shit up. Matt will probably go with Elaine and Nynaeve wherever the fuck they're gonna end up in fucking Tanchico. And Rand will go to the waste with fucking Egwene and Moraine and fucking Lan, and the whole time Moraine will be like, "Ooh, Egwene's so powerful. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe she's actually the dragon."
Yeah.
And Egwene and Rand are gonna, start fucking again, and he's gonna fuse together as one, and Egwene's gonna eat him and turn into Uber Egwene or some shit.
Praying mantis Sedai.
That's right. Like they're gonna be screwing in her. It's gonna suck him in. And then it's like, oh my god,
it'll be her nutrients. So if they actually go with doing Do My Swells next season, well, hell, let's say they get season 4. Who gives a shit? Whichever season they do My Swells in. Who frees Rand from the basket?
Nobody. He'll spend this fight in the box.
Well, right, but who frees him from it though?
Egwene when it's over.
Because Egwene, because he'll obviously get out, and then
the whole fight doesn't take, like, he gets out. Like, I'm saying he's going to spend the whole fight in the box. Like,
right.
And the fight will be over and consolidated and finished, and then Egwene or Moraine will go open the box and let him out.
That's pretty interesting, Gadfly. I can see that happening.
Wait. Couladin, if he's in it, will be trying to supplant the Wise Ones as rulers of the Aiel and install the Patriot. Yeah, we're not gonna have clan chiefs or anything, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I really look forward, sarcasm, to seeing how they completely bastardize that whole setup in the.
Well, that or the clan chiefs will be trying to take down the Wise Ones, and
it's more stuff that's going to be a whole shitload of talking and without examples of doing anything. It just, again, exposition. That's all the show's ever been.
Dude,
that's why.
How about this? There is no Couladin. They make Ruark Couladin. They meshed Ruark and Couladin together.
Why not? You know?
Yeah, we got to get rid of
I mean-
another stud man character, right? We got to
Right.
find a way to get rid of this. Get rid of the studs.
Exactly. You know, but I mean, you know, this is part of the reason why this show sucks, aside from everything else. It is that you have high epic fantasy, and you guys have watched this along with us, right? And you've seen all the action scenes that I've cut up to be able to present for us to be able to go through it. And there are big swaths of these scenes that have no action. For instance, we've gone 3 minutes and 20 seconds into this 14-minute clip of all of the fight scenes in episode 8. We have seen a handful of sword swings and some fireballs from Egwene and Rand. And that has been it. Other than that, it's been charging horses and people running around.
Horses that disappear, shields that disappear.
Right. You know, so I mean there has been so little action in these fight scenes that in order for Steve and I to be able to do a show, you know, we had to have something to present. You know,
It's nuts. It's crazy.
it is, but and that's the thing. It's like there's so little because they put so much exposition into the rest of the runtime of the show that they've got to fit these little bullshit fight scenes in there. It's horrible.
It's like, you know, fucking man, like until the March Madness stuff popped up, right? It makes you think about still even more, like 256 bad moments, right? That's fucking like, and that's not even all of them. And then you start thinking about
Right.
some of the stuff that's mentioned, that people mentioned that made the list, right? Fucking Lan
Yeah.
does not think one fucking single thought of Nynaeve or vice
Right.
versa in the whole fucking season.
Right.
They've already fucked. They've already portrayed their love for each other, and they haven't said a word about each other the whole thing.
Right. Well, the only time that Lan has anything for Nynaeve in the entire season 2 is when Nincompoop is in her trials. So it's all in her own head.
You might be right, Salty. You're probably right. Like
Yeah.
but it's crazy because you have all these fucking people, as everybody likes to call them, dark fans, saying, "Oh well, they did the love story better in season 1 because of it." It's like, oh really? Well, did they do it better in season 2? Because they fucking didn't do it at all.
Right.
They fucked it up in season 1, so there's no
Yeah.
reason for them to be building to anything. So they
Right.
just fucking pumped and dumped. And it's like, oh, next, you know, we're just gonna have a casual fuck on,
Oh.
fuck off
And
relationship. Like,
that's the barometer for these people, is if there's sex involved, then they've done the relationship right. That's how you know that the relationship means something, and that's total bullshit.
tears,
You know.
tears run down the cheek. I like that.
Yeah. Nice.
Protect the butthole fucking stance. I'm sorry.
You know, and that's why, like, I know that Robert Jordan got criticized for how that relationship kind of came out of nowhere. I think it was fine. You know, and then
I think it could have gone a little bit better. I think, but I was okay with it.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that I like. Fucking hated.
I'm all right. I'm all right with romance relationships occurring off page.
Look.
It just doesn't need to be there.
Look, Lan is not an emotional person, so there are traits in Nynaeve that he admired, and
Yep.
it turned into, there were enough opportunities where he was with her that it blossomed into something different.
100%.
And he tried to deny that shit.
And there's aspects, but there's an aspect of that with a lot of men and how they view relationships. It's, hey, you know what? I respect that a lot. I have a lot of fascination. I have some pull towards this woman. So yeah, I'm dedicating myself to her.
Yep.
And it's just sometimes for a lot of men, it's just that matter of fact. And Lan is that type of a man.
Well, and it ruins stuff because she's the only one that can break him fucking down. The only fucking one.
Yeah.
But he's fucking crying and fucking doing all kinds of shit now. Fucking Maskim's fucking putting it in his ass while he's licking Alana's pussy. Like, I mean, it's like they're having a fucking goddamn Burning Man fucking picnic before they go piss on trees and have a threesome. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, how do you read any of the material and go, oh yeah, that characterizes Lan pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd sit down and have a family meal with people he fucking doesn't know. Like,
yeah,
he had 2 fucking meals in 2 seasons. Can you believe that shit? We had 2 scenes of Lan sitting down having food and smiling and joking,
but nothing training Rand. So like we on Sunday, we did Fires of Heaven, the last section on Nerdporial's channel.
Yep.
And Moiraine sacrifices herself in a freaking epic way, takes out Lanfear, and then we have this discourse between Lan and Rand. Lan is already feeling the pull to go off to the Aes Sedai that Moiraine had rerouted him to, so he wouldn't go through the rampage desire. And so he's looking at Rand, and they have this heart to heart as much as they could, as much as Lan could have a heart to heart. And he sits there and he says, "Tell Nynaeve, it'd be better if she had not met me, that I've gone off to be, he was just upfront." And then they're both looking at each other, and it's like, oops, he looks at Rand, goes Tai Sharman Etherin. Rand looks at him, says Tai Shar Malkir. It's only a paragraph long, basically, but it is emotionally one of the most gripping things because of who it's coming from. It's as deep emotionally as Lan ever gets.
Yeah.
But you can tell that's the kind of connection that he's made with Nynaeve, that he's dedicated himself to her. He had fully committed to her as much as he could outside of his connection that he had to fulfill with Moiraine, and the connection that he has to obviously fight the Shadow in the North. It's a heck of a love story, I think. And to sit there and say it's not believable, no. What's not believable is that you think that they actually have some sort of connection in the show, because they inserted tab A into slot B at the end of episode 7.
Yeah, because her fake parents died, and he said some fucking old tongue that she recognized bullshit. That whole storyline that they're probably, I was gonna say they probably dropped, but they're not gonna, because they doubled down on it when she went through the fucking arches. So, I mean, it's crazy. It's nuts. Yep. And who knows what to expect from season 3. I can sum up that stream right now. More bullshit, more defaming of our beloved book, more missing storylines that they don't plan on ever fucking writing, and destroying more characters that we love, or not putting them in at all. That's what to expect from season 3. We already see the writing on the wall. I mean, it's happening. So.
Mm-hmm.
So I think so I mean, there's once their love affair gets going, it's there's no, I don't know how else you can I don't know how you cannot find it, but like the only way I could even like saying maybe the way they got together, maybe I don't really agree with that, but once it started, it's done fine. Like I like how it's done. Like she's literally the only one pulling his strings.
Yeah.
ever.
And Gadfly, that's a great way to say it. Like his stoic mask breaks for a brief moment because that's just, it's what it is.
Yep.
Men and women process things so differently, so very differently. And that's the thing that I have difficulty, with not with my wife, but trying to raise two daughters. And holy shit, they're on completely different planets than I am.
Yeah.
And they have no idea sometimes, most of the time, how to deal with me and why I'm not sitting there so emotionally invested in the things that they're emotionally invested in. It's because, like, well, listen, one, I'm over 20, almost 30 years older than you guys. And two, you're in high school, middle school. Shit's not important.
True. Big true.
Yeah.
But typical, I think the love story criticism comes from the typical romance focused plots where you need more conflict between the love interests, but it's dumb to think it needs to be in a fantasy adventure novel. Agreed.
Well,
Very
and
much
that's
agreed.
actually that brings up an interesting thing because the conflict doesn't derive so much necessarily between Lan and Nynaeve. The conflict there's conflict there between Nynaeve and Moiraine. There's conflict all around them in the turmoil, but they find comfort in each other, even though they are separated for what 80% of the storyline.
Yeah.
And
they're always coming up when they're talking about it.
Yeah.
Like they're always thinking of each other, even though they're Lan for the most part, how he basically should leave her alone but can't, and her telling thinking about him and saying I'm gonna fucking make him realize he can, right? I mean, it's
right.
So I don't know.
If there's a contrived love story in the books, it's Egwene.
Yeah, it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's all of a sudden it's Gowan. It's like, where did that happen?
Right. And then how it's executed is just kind of like, okay.
That one was sort of weird. It was like
whole
we need
dream walking manipulation thing. It's like, bitch, please.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, went from Galad to Gowan, and you just like, how did that happen? When did that happen? So
and why? I mean, just because they're good looking.
Yeah, and what interaction do they have that made her like fucking just like over heels, right? Like, yeah, I'm with you on that one. That was a little bit weird. But... All right, well, hey, Aldan gets all hail the Lord Dragon right before we finish, buddy. Sorry, we're just finishing up, my man. I do want to say before we finish up, Friday. I think it's at 8 Eastern? Is that it?
9 Eastern, 7 p.m. This thing called
Holy
Mountain
shit.
Time.
I'll be up
doesn't
all
really
fucking
exist.
night. Holy shit.
Yeah, we'll see.
I better get some cocaine and some uppers and all kinds of shit, man. It's gonna be a long night. So, so 9 Eastern, the only time that really matters.
Yep.
March Madness stream on the White Cloaks. Gonna have some fun.
Yep.
With the boys.
The 8 worst moments of the season 2.
Hopefully we don't off each other, and we won't off each other, off ourselves, I guess is what I should have said. I may.
Yeah.
The more and more I'm going over this stuff, the more and more I'm slipping into dread. Trip as well, of course.
Oh
Trip
yes,
yeah. Never forget Trip. What
Trip will be
the
on
boys
there.
And the worst character in the story, Brigitte, the silver fucking idiot. Oh, no, sorry.
The real question is will there be a Trip face reveal?
I doubt that. She's not going to do that. She's smart. She's too smart for that.
She's just thrilled because she'll get to see my beard.
Of course, Thumb, always. So let's see here. I'm not sure unless we go late. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go next Wednesday. We'll have to we'll figure it out. But we got
you got the afternoon shift.
Yeah. So we'll see where we're at for that. But we're gonna try and keep this Wednesday thing going here for a little bit. Get this finished one way or another, and Yeah, hopefully I'll get my shit together and start releasing more videos. Try and stop the bleeding. My sub count will be sub 3,000 here soon, but we'll see here. I keep
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Prophet the Hyperbole.
It's fucking. I'm going the wrong direction again. It's fucking unreal. But whatever, don't matter. It's the friends we made along the way, right? So yeah. So make sure to check it out. It'll be fun. Not what we're watching, but us reacting to what we're watching and talking about.
Yeah.
And
that's exactly it.
Yeah, if Prophet of the Portcullis, fuck yeah. Pete the Portcullis. I just named it. It's Pete the Portcullis. Yeah, so stay tuned, and yeah, anything before we roll?
No, that's all that I had going on.
All right.
Yeah,
cool. Then
lots of heavy drinking. Maybe
it'll be fun. We'll have fun. It'll be fun afterwards. It'll be a fun night, and then hopefully more for me. Hopefully now I think I've actually 100% actually finally got things squared away, so I'm not going to have all these. I hope fingers crossed, so I can get back to grinding it out and seriously like try and catch Nerporial. That's my motivation now. Nerporial gonna be into Lords of Chaos too, don't forget about that. So that's gonna be coming in probably next month. So
are you streaming 7 in the morning?
Tomorrow I won't be able to tomorrow morning. I'm working tomorrow morning, so I may a little after I get home, but Final Fantasy 7 streams will start back up here soon too. So, but yeah, so
sweet.
Yeah, so hopefully we will see you all soon, one way or another. And until then, of course, I'll hail the Lord Dragon, and we'll see you hopefully Friday, maybe before then, maybe not, but hopefully Friday for sure on White Cloaks. Bye, guys.
Ty Sharman, Ethrin.
There you go. All right, we're going to go out on an oldie here.
This stream is brought to you by... Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us, and...
They were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even...
Nightmare fuel.
...needs love too. And maybe a hug.
Hello, I am Jafe Dumpkins, founder and CEO of Trollocs Lives Matter, TLM. Thanking you for watching this advertisement. Oh, look at that little guy. Look at that little poopsie whoopsie. He's a cutie patootie, isn't he? Look at her pet.